जमापुर एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ स्ट्रेस, टेंशन, लफड़े, झगड़े सारी वीडियो को जमा करते हैं। तो फुकट शॉट मत लो, सिर्फ देते रहो।
शॉट देते सर पे सीधा जमापुर, कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर। तुझको कल का बोल पार, आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। क्यों करते ही 5 स्टैक सारी बीड़ी भूल जाते, नुस्ता मचाते भूल जाते। घर के लफड़े जो बता नहीं पाते, खर्चे रोजे बढ़ते जाते। जूते नए लेने हैं पर खुद का कुछ कमा नहीं पाते। मेरे पास सारे खास, मेरे हाथ में नहीं ग्लास। है माय ड्रीम्स नहीं ये नींद, बस एक काम का बुखार। तुझे चेंज करना कल तो फिर घिस लाला आज। रो मत बीटी लेते टाइम ही ये जो देगा सब जवाब। मेहनत करते रे मत रुकना, नहीं तू करना मत सवाल। फले मीठा पर ये सफर उससे बहुत ही लाजवाब। सारे रास्ते बंद तब कर देगा वो कुछ ना कुछ कमाल। फोकट वास्ते देने वाले लोग तो बहुत ही ये जरूरी। ठोकर खाकर ही तू लेगा सबसे लंबी ये उछाल। बस कर दे लाला झर्रे तेरे बाल, स्ट्रेस को तू भाड़ में डाल। खुश रहे मिल रहा तेरे को खाने को डाल, रख अच्छे विचार। जाना है आखिर में कंधों पे चाल, टेंशन काय को ले रहा सीधा भेज जिसको किधर को। जमापुर कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर। तुझको कल का बोल पार, आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। 8 साल का ग्राइंड तब करा शाइन, ट्रेन के खाए तके अबे फ्लाइट एवरी टाइम। टूटा हुआ पीसी पहले लो दे बहुत फ्रेम्स, तभी नहीं गिव अप किया ये पूरा करा मैंने गेम। जितने का था मेरा पीसी अभी उतने का है हेडफोन। नहीं थे नेट के पैसे इंटरनेट पे अब हूँ वेल नोन। घर पे सबको खुशी मिल रहा नहीं चाहिए अननोन है सब। सपने से बड़ा ये सब, गिर गया फिर भी उठ के ट्राई करा बार बार हर बार। रास्ते बनते सारे आंखें नमते मेरे लिए तब राम नाम। रास्ते बनते सारे आंखें नमते मेरे, करना बहुत तो खाली बच्चन फूक दे रहे। सोच से कल के पर आज ही सोते रहे, सुनते कुछ नहीं खाली बनते बहरे। बोले गए अब टाइम नहीं है, रील स्वाइप करने में बिजी। कल करते यार आज में मिलेंगे ऐसे सोचिए बोलने झूठ अपने आप से। तू सिर्फ डर अपने बाप से, बाकी दूर कर दिमाग से। और अगर आप फ्री टिकट किधर को जमापुर, कराओ टिकट सारी बीटी भेजो जमापुर। कोटी पटेली देना तो भागो यहाँ से दूर, और 10 लेवल पार सीधा सामने से वार सगे ऑफ सारे कार। जमापुर बदले शॉट फुकट चीजों का भी जमापुर। मेरी सोच इन लोगों से पहुंचे ज्यादा दूर। तुझको कल का बोल पार, आज में जी ले तू यार, कर ले यार या तो पार। शुभ दीपावली भावानो, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वॉच पार्टी। वेलकम टू वाइटैलिटी बोल रहा हूँ, वेलोसिटी वर्सेस नॉन्गशिम। व्हाट्स अप। स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और नए लाइव स्ट्रीम में दोस्तों। गुड मॉर्निंग, हाउ यू आर डूइंग? व्हाट्स अप। VLT ऑलरेडी पहुंच चुकी है क्वालिफायर्स में, मतलब प्लेऑफ्स में। सॉरी, प्लेऑफ्स में VLT ऑलरेडी पहुंची है। लेकिन आज जो मैच है वो एक बहुत टफ मैच है, क्योंकि इट इज अगेंस्ट वन ऑफ द टफेस्ट टीम्स ऑफ दिस टूर्नामेंट, नॉन्गशिम, जो पहले VCT पैसिफिक खेल चुकी है। दिवाळीच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा भावा तुम्हाला पण। आज इंपॉर्टेंट है। आज इंपॉर्टेंट कैसे है? क्लच भाई ने चैट जीपीटी से पूरी रिसर्च कर ली है। VLT हैव टू विन एटलीस्ट 1 मैच टू स्टे टॉप 2। ओह, टॉप 2 इन द ग्रुप स्टेज। और कैसा ए चैट कुतरा कैसा लग रहा है मेरा? हाँ, कोई बताओ। आज इसके ऊपर ऐसे फोटो निकालूंगा ना भाई मेरे को तो है ना बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि ये दिवाली 2-2 दिन मनाई जा रही है। मतलब बहुत सारे जन कल मनाए और हमारे यहाँ पे आज मनाई जा रही है। अच्छा है भाई, कल भी बाहर घूम रहे थे, नुस्ते फटाके फूट रहे थे, कल भी फोटोज निकाले, आज भी फोटो निकाले। ये तो मैक्स एक लाफा दूंगा। चैट में लिख रहा है मैक्सी लग रही है। कल पहनी थी वो भी मैक्सी लग रही थी, बाथरूम की टाइल लग रही थी। हगा से ये तो क्वालिटी लग रही है फुल। ये देख क्वालिटी है, ये तो भूत मारूंगा। फॉर टॉप इन ग्रुप स्टेज दे नीड टू विन एटलीस्ट 1 मैप। ओ ऐसा, ये वाला मैक्स ही नहीं लग रहा बनता है, ये वाला तो एकदम ड्रिपरी ड्रिप लग रहा है। देख ये वाला ड्रिप है चैट, क्या बोलते हैं इसके ऊपर। आज फोटोशूट करना है, आज मेरे को पोस्ट करना ना, एक रील भी सोचा हूं, होप सो आज रील बने वो। ये ड्रिप लग रहा है कि नहीं चैट? हाय सब, हैप्पी दिवाली, है कि नहीं? बेडशीट, बेडशीट, ये दुपट्टा है, एक लाफा दूंगा ना। कर्टन है, अच्छा ये कर्टन है। हगासो जिंदगी में कभी पहने हो कुर्ता विरता, हाँ कि नहीं? एकदम फुल जड़ी लग रहे हो, लव यू भाई। कल है ना, तुम लोग को मालूम एक बच्चा था रे, तो कल है ना हम लोग फटाके फोड़ने के लिए गए थोड़े बहुत। देखो मेरे को फटाके फोड़ने पसंद नहीं है इतना, मतलब पसंद इन द सेंस ऐसा फूटता हुआ दिखता है ना तो मेरे को ठीक है, चलो ए बस ए क्या बात है, शावर हो रहा है ऊपर, अरे क्या बात है, मजा आ रहा है, ऐसा ऐसा मैं देखता हूँ। लेकिन मेरे को जाके ऐसा जलाने, रस्सी बॉम्ब जलाने, बैठो फूट रहा है, तो मेरे को उतना उसमें मजा नहीं आता है। लेकिन कल मैं गया और दोस्त लोग फोड़ रहे थे, मैं देख रहा था भाई, एक बंदा बच्चा था, ठीक है बच्चा था, वो है ना रस्सी बॉम्ब, देखो ऐसा लाइटर है उसके पास, ऐसा फेंक रहा था। और वो बाद में ना जहां पे हम लोग फोड़ने जा रहे हैं ना वहीं पे फोड़ रहा था। और वो कैसा फोड़ रहा था मालूम? एक साथ 4-5 फेंक दे रहा था, एक साथ 4-5 आवाज आ रहे थे, फाट फूट फाट, चड्डी फट रही थी। अरे नॉर्मली ठीक है, लेकिन इत्तू सा बच्चा, इत्तू सा, ये मैं इतना बड़ा हूं ना अगर, तो वो इत्तू सा था भाई। और बचकाना इतना वो ये था ना, हम लोग लगाने जा रहे हैं ना, हम लोग लगाने जा रहे हैं और एक दो फुसकी निकला ना, ऐसा कर रहा है। फुसकी है क्या माल? लगानी नहीं आ रहा है तेरे को ऐसा लगाने का? अरे हगा से चड्डी में से निकला नहीं है अब तक और बातें बड़ी बड़ी कर रहा है। अच्छा गावत पहली में रहेगा और इतनी बड़ी बड़ी बातें कर रहा, माँ कसम भाई। मेरा तो सनक गया रे, मेरा तो सनक गया कि यार इतना पटेली भाई। उसके घर वाले भी तेरे उधर, वो घर वाले भी उसको बोल रहे हैं अरे उधर मत फोड़, इधर मत। उधर ना पत्थरे रखे थे बे, पत्थरे। उसने जानबूझ के क्या किया मालूम? क्या जलाया, पत्थरों के बीच में फेंक दिया रस्सी बॉम्ब। भाई बच्चे बहुत खराब है आजकल के, मालूम? खराब, लाइक लिजिट खराब। दादा तुम कहां से हो? नवी मुंबई। 42 टेलिंग 39 छोटा। अरे हगा से छोटा मतलब जेन्युइनली छोटा था। हैप्पी दिवाली डवन भाई। रिप्लाइंग इन स्ट्रीम, सामने बोलते उसके टपली देता वो नहीं। उसके सामने अगर मैं बोलता ना, मेरे चड्डी में बॉम्ब फोड़ देता वो, मेरे हिसाब से। इतना अल्टर बंदा था वो, अल्टर, लिजिट अल्टर था। केबीसी इंस्पायर्ड बच्चा भाई। भाई थोड़ा कुर्ता देना, सोफा पे डालना है। फोटो भेजो तुम लोग के कुर्ते का। चमकीला वाला कुर्ता पहना है सालो, चमकीला वाला कुर्ता पहनता तो फिर कुछ ना कुछ बोलते हैं। वो कुर्ता पहन के आओ, क्या क्या चाहते हो? प्लेन कुर्ता पहन के आओ सालो। अबे थोड़ा डैशिंग ढिंचाक ये लिया हूं मैंने, कुर्ता लिया हूं, उसको ऐसा सब बोल रहे तुम लोग? हाँ मैच स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, चालू देख रहा हूं इधर ही। मैच लगा दो, बात कर लेना तब तक। दिवाली है यार, आज दिवाली है, इतना प्यार मोहब्बत से बात करो। तुम्हारी दिवाली कल हुई, क्या सीन है? हमारे घर पे आज मन रही है दिवाली भाई। वो कल मेरी बेडशीट जल गई थी, आपका कुर्ता भाई। कल तुमको मालूम, एक बंदे ने रॉकेट जलाया और हिस्सा ऊपर गया और हिस्सा आया और मेरे यहां से गया। आज मेरे दिखता नहीं तुम लोग को स्ट्रीम थे, लिजिट मेरे सामने से गया वो रॉकेट। आज मैं तुम लोगों को दिखता नहीं यहां पे।
is. When we know that Nongshim is not really comfortable with this map, seeing that Dambi will be
कैप
on
नहीं
the
कर रहा, माँ
Astra,
कसम
but
बोल रहा हूँ
yeah,
सामने
I
से
mean,
क्या
this makes sense because Velocity, they have always
मारा
planned on
क्यों नहीं?
that.
नहीं भाई, फेयर होता है, दिवाली के दिन फेयर होता है. अगर मेरे चड्डी में भी पड़ गया तो भी फेयर है भाई. बच्चे मजे करेंगे नहीं तो क्या करेंगे भाए. लेकिन ऐसे बच्चे लोग मजे नहीं करने चाहिए कि भाई मतलब हाथ में रस्सी बॉम्ब लेके ऐसा फेंक रहे, समझ रहे हो, और फेंक रहे तो फेंक रहे, लेकिन इधर इधर ही फूट रहा है वो हमारे ऊपर. वैसे बच्चे लोगों को वो मजा नहीं होता भाई. मैं तो चाहता हूं फिर वैसे बच्चे लोगों के हाथ पे अगरबत्ती एटलीस्ट लग जाए, ताकि उन लोगों को समझ आए कि नहीं, हाथ में नहीं फोड़ना चाहिए. मैं नहीं कह रहा कि हाथ में बम फट जाए, मैं ये तो नहीं चाहता मैं, लेकिन अगरबत्ती का चटका तो लग जाए एटलीस्ट. गाउन पहना है क्या? एक लाफा दूध राके गाउन पहना है भाई. एल्यूमिनियम शीट पहन के क्यों आया भाई? लेकिन मजाक से हटके, कल भाई ओमकार फुलझड़ी जला रहा था, फुलझड़ी लाइटर से भाई. फुलझड़ी से उसका हाथ जला है, फुलझड़ी से. मैं क्या बोलूं उसको? हाँ, अरे भाई हम लोग 35 साल के हो चुके, फुलझड़ी से हाथ जल रहा है. मैं बोला छोड़ दे भाई तू. और वही सबसे एक्साइटेड था क्या, फटाके फोड़ना है, फटाके फोड़ना है. फुलझड़ी से किसका कैसा हाथ जल सकता है, कोई मुझे बताएगा? मैं उसको पूछ रहा हूं भाई फुलझड़ी से कैसा, तो बोलता है मैंने ऐसा पकड़ा था, लाइटर ऐसा लगा रहा था तो वो हाथ पे आ गया. मैं बोला क्या, तू रॉकेट से बच कैसे गया? तू क्या चाह रहा था? अबे एक बिल्डिंग से निकले हम लोग और वो बिल्डिंग के नीचे ही लगा रहे थे. हम लोग थोड़ा आगे गए भाई, शिट. अज भाई 90 बदल के आओ. नंगा घूमता है क्या दिवाली के दिन? नहीं पहनता कुर्ता साले, नहीं पहनता होगा ना, क्योंकि बाहर निकलेगा तो खुद को बोल देगा ई मैंने ये क्या पहन लिया. इतना जज कर रहे हो. कल हमने रस्सी बॉम्ब लगाया और उसके ऊपर से कार निकल गई, कार में 5 लोग थे. स्पीड ब्रेकर आ गया रहेगा ऐसा बोल देने का. नहीं भाई, लेकिन इज्जत से फोड़ो यार चैट. आज भी फोड़ेंगे, बहुत जन मजबूत बराबर है. हम लोग के इधर एक रास्ता है, मैं तुम लोगों को ये दीदी के पास जो है वो मेरे पास भी है, लेकिन दीदी ने माइक पे कैसे लगाया ये? माइक पे कैसे लगाया?
Earlier with that breach, neon, and the most important thing, the thing that I want
आज तक आएगा क्या उड़ी नहीं?
highlight from Velocity is also how well they are able
दिवाली की
to
वजह से
sync
कुरियर का थोड़ा
everything
सीन है, लेकिन
together.
अपने बहुत ज्यादा
Like
ऑर्डर्स है, फिर भी
when
मैंने
Fast
पुश
said
किया है,
earlier
तो
in,
जल्दी ही होगा.
the one-on-one
दिवाली
with
से जो
VLT said
डिले
that
होने वाला था
this
उससे
squad,
तो जल्दी
this
होगा.
team, they
Alright, here we
have
go.
that,
VLT versus
you know,
Nongshim.
they have that,
Damara
everything
versus
going on
Dambi.
inside
This
and
is going to
outside
be
of the game.
crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, synergy is everything. It's so important, and you see how this Velocity roster have been able to put it together. As we heard,
भाई
Ewok say,
पिछले
they only
Ascension
need
में
one
it was
map today.
Dambi show
One
भाई,
map will
it was
get them
Dambi
that
show.
top seed. That's
Dambi
what they're
इतना
really
pop
playing
off किया था ना
But they have
last
to get through
Ascension.
these guys. Last year's winners, Nongshim Red Force.
Yes, Nongshim, Red Force.
The
but
X.
we've seen them bleed. In
Ascension
this tournament.
winners,
We've seen
SPG,
Nongshim,
Urfa, Nongshim
difficult to
Esports.
take their win to claim the victory. So of course, Velocity coming here with that confidence, you know, being that underdogs. But now they're not underdogs anymore. I feel they're one of the favorites in Pacific.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, if
What's
you
up?
came into this saying, "Oh yeah, the last map of the group
Yeah, bro.
stage is Nongshim Red Force versus Velocity
happened?
Gaming," who do you think's
What
the
happened?
favorite there? Even the most die-hard South Asian Valorant Velocity fan
Oh.
would say, "Yeah, I think
Okay,
Nongshim
okay,
would
we'll
still
talk
be the
later.
favorites in that game." But absolutely
Okay,
not
bye.
anymore with
Happy
how
Diwali.
this team are playing on the side of Velocity. I mean, they're just going from strength to strength. A win will get them that flawless group stage, but one map secures them that up.
भाई तुम लोग बहुत बेशरम हो यार, बहुत बेशरम हो तुम लोग. मेरा कोई भाई, मैं मतलब मेरा दोस्त या मेरा कोई है ना क्लोज ऐसा जो मुझे इन रियल लाइफ रिस्पेक्ट से देखता है, वो अगर मेरे चैट में आ जाए और वो देखे कि हर्ष भाई को कॉल आ गया किसका, तो ठीक है प्यार से बात कर रहे हैं, तो ज़रूर हर्ष भाई की बंदी होगी. चलो चैट देखते क्या बोल रही है. BF
Nongshim, led by RB, they also have tremendous experience going into that setups.
Yeah, I mean, experience is the name of the game for this Nongshim Red Force team.
बंदी का फोन था मेरे बंदी का फोन था सालो, समझ रहे हो? बंदी का फोन था, इज्जत से बात करो.
As well, this is truly a clash to watch out for. It's
भाई,
a big clash of styles.
रोडस्टर गाड़ी कैसी है चैट? ESD की दर्शन देखने गया था भाई, बोलता है ESD के शोरूम में गया था भाई. हमें सबसे पहले भाई ये दर्शन ही निकाल रहा है चैट.
Been able to macro and make it work for their own individual style is incredibly impressive. But as I mentioned before, if there's one team that's going to understand the Sion breach, that's going to know the counters, it should be Nongshim Red Force.
स्मार्ट लग रहे हो यार एकदम.
Love you,
again,
baby.
If you have the counters,
Happy Diwali.
If you have the answers,
Ronin
to
better?
the aggression
Heavy calculation
that
मारी है,
Velocity
heavy calculation,
brings,
chat
I feel
GPT
like from
वगैरह
the
लगा
side of
लिया सब.
Velocity,
हाँ,
they
क्या
have
क्या
been
था वो
doing
चैट जीपीटी क्या कर रहे थे?
रूल्स का नया रूल्स है ना, तो उसके हिसाब से
रूल्स का नया रूल्स
तो
है.
बस एक मैप जीतना है.
एक मैप जीतना है अपने को.
हाँ, टॉप 2 रहने के लिए.
यार,
अगर एक मैप नहीं जीतते और दोनों हार जाते हैं,
हाँ,
तो थर्ड पहुंच जाएंगे.
और थर्ड पहुंचे तो लोअर ब्रैकेट खेलना पड़ेगा.
लोअर ब्रैकेट खेलना पड़ेगा.
ओह माय
और अगर एक मैप
गॉड.
जीते तो 1-2 कंफर्म है. समझ रहे
बट
हो?
मेरे हिसाब से
दोनों ही मैच डेंजर होंगे, जो भी होंगे.
मतलब दोनों ही, मतलब लोअर वाला भी अपर वाला भी.
नहीं, लोअर वाला भी नहीं, अपर में दोनों ही टीम डेंजर है ना, बूम और एसएलटी.
अरे लेकिन मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, यही टीम सबसे डेंजर है.
नहीं नहीं, ये नहीं.
भाई सामने डम्बी है, और दमारा और डम्बी का जो वो होगा ना, उसमें डम्बी निकाल लेगा मेरे को इस लगता है.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मेरे को लगता है डमारा निकालेगा उसमें.
वर्ष भाई पिछला असेंशन मैंने नजदीक से देखा है, उसमें मैंने डम्बी को नियॉन खेल के देखा था भाई पहले बार.
that way for Velocity, but of course Nongshim
ये
we've
बार नहीं
seen
भेज रहे
Dambi
तुमको?
in that neon.
हाँ नहीं.
Yeah, we have
अरे
discussed
वापस
this
से
as
बैंकॉक
well.
में है ना.
Oh,
क्या बोलते हैं?
वापस से बैंकॉक में ही है वैसे भी.
ये बात ना, लेकिन मेरे
नया
हिसाब
जगह-
से तुमको अमेरिका भेज देना चाहिए भाई. सही में नहीं, मजाक से हट के भाई. एक मेल डाल दो, आई वॉन्ट टू सपोर्ट माई गोट एक्स्टर एंड आई वॉन्ट टू चेयर फॉर एनवी.
कल क्या गू खाए भाई.
कैसा लेकिन कमबैक खा के ऐसा कैसा फिर?
भाई सुनो, 3-11 से 13-11 करना बहुत बड़ी चीज थी भाई.
बराबर, और हक दिए फिर.
और उसके बाद वो लोग ने ना, तुम कैसा रैंक्ड में खेलते हो, 5 मैन जाते हो, 5 मैन जाते हो, फिर एक
तुम
साइड
बोलता
हार
है.
गए तो दूसरी जाते हो.
Fire here.
Achha.
They're making so many good
Why
points
Saturday, bhai?
because you know
Appu,
that this
thank
is the
you so much for
matchup
the
that
58
absolutely
rupees.
matters. It's a battle for the top of Group Omega, and it's a battle
safe,
between
Karan.
Velocity Gaming.
All right,
and
boys,
Nongshim
let's go.
Red Force. That's right. Bella was saying it right before.
Here we go,
get into
Chad.
this game,
VLT on defense.
Dambi versus Damara. Neons that have defined their years. They're gonna clash here on Velocity's map pick, and honestly,
डमरू ने ना
Velocity's
ट्वीट
home
डाला
start
था
throughout the year.
जब असेंशन चालू हुआ था, डम्बी के साथ पोस्ट डाला था कि the goat या ऐसा कुछ लिखते हुए.
The controller. Of course, we already know. We already know that.
We already know what's up.
That Dambi does play controller from time to time, depending on the map. But I will say again, having them both on duelists is a much needed reprieve. I think, considering how. Oh, okay.
मेरे को टफ लग रहा है आज.
Baby door still closed. But yeah, considering how aggressive Velocity is, and like Morgan mentioned, when SK Rossi is
Walk in
lining up
कर लिया
with the
by
chamber,
Francis.
it is going to be very difficult, I think, as Nongshim to find more ways to break him down. If
Oh
Dambi's not
shit,
on
this is
that,
patch.
on
नहीं,
that
fade away
duelist.
है. Medlin is aware, but Willy पहला गो aim. गणपति बप्पा मोरिया.
Catches out Madeline. Baby door now broken.
क्या बात है,
Rossi
Russ with
will
the
get the
trade,
catch
but
on the
everyone's
RB,
slow.
So the IGL taking the other one down. But this Nongshim do get the plant on A side. Velocity, the bread and butter.
Nice.
Breach together. Nongshim, no strangers to it, but there is no one who can handle a bullet from SK Rossi. Francis goes down.
All three are blind.
From Lightning Slash response is there.
What a
from
flash.
Nongshim, though. Next Ross, he even has a smoke to work with here.
Russ एकदम late में है.
Velocity. Over the numbers though. Bursting through the smoke.
Oh yo.
Nongshim
2v1.
two, but Velocity.
Oi.
Lightning fast.
Wait for the
Off a hot
pistols,
team
baby.
versus now. Gets the double to
We have
end
to
it on a
go,
high note. It's Velocity Gaming
ओए
with the
साहब,
first
गोलू भाई क्या
pistol.
राउंड बचा दिए ना.
Nothing
Golu
that
bhai
is
player
gonna
यार.
Stop. Again, just
bhai.
how
प्लेयर है गोलू भाई.
electrifying I think these kind of retakes have been for the Velocity roster. Again, so quick, so fast. and they're just able to cascade so well into the site. The trades. right after.
Hey,
काय करतो भाई?
very fun here, and we just off to the first round. But you said it, the retakes, the utility usage from Velocity on Lotus has been second to none.
W.
Amazing ass right.
First pistol.
They played this map 22 times before throughout the year, only losing once. Perfect.
We need to win this, Chad. We need to win this map.
23rd time right now with the same
Oh, yo,
composition.
yo.
It's tried, it's
Dumby,
tested.
Dumby,
And SK Rossi is
Dumby.
in position. Dambi though sliding in with the Bucky, at least causing that chaos and giving Nongshim the seaside take.
Oh my god! That's a little sliding step though, but you can't really take out
Bro,
the
2v1.
Ivy as well with the two
No way.
on the Sheriff, leaving SK Rossi in a 1 versus 2.
Yeah, it's just domino effect thanks to Dambi. All fall.
Bro,
there
Dambi,
towards
क्या किया
Mount.
कलर्श भाई?
A good effort from Damara
no,
to try
movement
and get a
देख ही
pick
दिया
or two
भाई.
there, but in the end, Nongshim, now they have the numbers, they have the guns.
अबे वहाँ पे
Oh,
आगे
he's
भी नहीं
saving.
बचाया ना 2
Just
kill.
looking
हाँ
to
भाई,
punish
क्या मारा
a
हो
team like
यार.
Nongshim though. Very experienced, as Morgan has mentioned. Been to VCT Pacific. Know to cut this noise, play it slow. And right now,
Zentex, thank you so much for the sponsor. Welcome to the Power Gang, मेरे भाई. Love you, Zentex. Alan Singh, thank you so much for the 13 months support. Happy Diwali, Alan Singh bhai, love you.
He's trying to read it.
Thank you so much, Alan Singh bhai.
Wrap around on A.
अच्छा plant नहीं हुआ था अब तक.
Bad read for sure. And of course, now that he's approaching there, he's like, yes, no beeping. I gotta go back to C.
Yeah, sound cues all the way on the other side of the map. An interview before, SK Rossi coming into this year, right? Honing his talents, focusing on himself.
Happy Diwali,
and he's
Mehul
found
bhai.
the
Thank you for the
role
19
here in
months.
Velocity
Happy Diwali,
that
Lala.
makes him work at its best. With the 1v2, it's tough because RB's into the corner. And a terrific thrifty from Nongshim to answer back with.
Break the economy here.
भाई डैम भी POV
तो
दिखाओ.
रॉसी का शॉट कनेक्ट नहीं
डिचिक
हुआ ना बे.
डिचिक
Well laid.
डिचिक.
That's
I
a
go.
shot, and then you see Dambi just
Pat.
overwhelmed. And then
Put
Ivy
आई ला. आईवी क्या दिया है?
looks like he was just playing aim labs. The
किल
range,
निकाला.
हाँ आईवी दिया है भाई.
the snappiness is gonna give them that big thrifty win. And again, breaking economy for Velocity as
Caster
well.
aim labs बोल
Yeah,
दिया.
there've been
फिर
slow
बोलता है
games
range.
from Ivy before in terms of getting the kills.
भूल गया इधर
But right
sponsor
now,
नहीं है.
when he's hot off to a hot start, it's gonna be so helpful, given that Nongshim rely on his utility.
यो साफ टोला रे रोसिनी.
It's crazy how Velocity know this map so well. Some of the pre-fire angles, the setups that
Outlaw
they
डाली.
have. It's a kill they claim, a gun to scrounge, and even
Oh,
more
look
so
at this,
now,
look at this, look at
Velocity
this.
ready to challenge. Tamara is fearless.
Russ gets one.
Taking on down. Russ is there for the trade. Dambi! Snappy! That was quick from him. And Nongshim, comfy with Dambi being the
भाई
quickest
ये
here.
confident
We'll
है
see
बंदा
a play
मालूम
inside.
वो सबसे scary shit
I
है.
think they also realized that
He is
potentially
confident.
their opponents would be pushed
भाई मैंने
up,
एक मैच देखा था एनएस का भाई आई गेस रीडर ऑर्डर
trying to
का
count their mouth.
हाँ.
भाई डम्बी बी साइड पे स्लाइड करके जाता है और 4 मारता है. चारों के बीच में स्लाइड मारता है और 4 मारता है.
भाई वो है ना डेथ मैच जैसा खेलता है मालूम. पिछले असेंशन भी ऐसा ही
exactly.
खेला था. बट वो
टीडीएम खेल रहा होगा.
हाँ असेंशन का परफॉर्मेंस है ना आधा भी पैसिफिक में नहीं दिखा पाता.
There's a chance for him to pick up a weapon in a 1 versus 2.
मैं कितना हाइप किया था तुम लोगों को कि डैम्बी बहुत डेंजर खेलता है
And does he
लेकिन
have the
उसने
confidence
दिखाया
now
ही नहीं भाई.
to try and fight the 1v2.
बस,
Set up
Pacific
from
में.
Nongshim, solid on the other side. Crossfire looking relatively unbeatable here unless he isolates the angles. Arcros comes up through. No confirmation.
बाबा
Ivy
रॉसी
with a
शॉट दे रहा है
third.
बे
And
हेडहंटर से.
it's
हाँ, हाँ.
Nongshim to a
इसका
second
रिचार्ज
round.
भी हो गया अल्ट.
Yeah, slightly bit of a
रॉसी का ऑफ
expensive round
बहुत
there,
इम्पैक्टफुल रहता है भाई. अभी ऑफ निकालेगा वो.
is kind of what you would consider or what you would have to expect every single time. Still though,
भाई
dropping down to SK Rossi
जो
that quickly
टिमोटिनो
on
है
A
ना
main or
वो
A
ऐसा
stairs.
स्मोक के बाहर खड़े
टिमोटिनो कौन है
रहता
रे?
है. मारता है और चले आता
But
है.
of
और जहां
concern here,
स्मोक हुआ ना
wonder if
उसके बाहर
there's
पिक
enough money.
करता
Yeah,
है.
there it is. He's gonna
Yeah.
go for the glass cannon. Of
ओके
course.
सी पे ऑफ है और 3 जन ए पुश कर रहे हैं.
Catch you.
भाई,
You
रॉसी
just
भी आ रही है
want to
pull
get
up.
out of there. And
They
Nongshim
must be
though,
aware.
It's something Morgan
अच्छा,
mentioned also
TSM
on
का player है.
panel. Wins come from Dambi Duelist, not from Dambi Controller. Right now, is this the Nongshim that we saw from 2024 and in Pacific? We'll see as Dambi wants to do it all over again in the face of the chamber.
Oh, he saw
also
him.
gets the jump peek onto SK Rossi. They send the Prowler in to force
Oh,
the chamber
crazy!
away. But Tamara and Madeline, the two imports, happy
पीछे
to
बैठ
play
पीछे
together
बैठ कितना
as one.
भागेगा
And
कितना
there you have
पिटीशा है
it,
क्या
Velocity
10,000
just
स्टेप्स
taking
करने का
apart
तेरे को.
Nongshim one by one.
Wow, it felt like they focused so much on Rossi that once that door started opening, Velocity was just, we're gonna keep the fight going, and we'll see how that goes. Aye! RB.
Yeah.
Good round, good round, good round, good
Not like
round.
that, not like that. The IGL has to back away, sees it get thrown. Does it even catch RB? Yes, it does! It tethers Nongshim in the tough spot. The stun's there too.
Nah.
And it's RB who
Nah,
gets
bro,
his
come
first.
on.
Ivy
No,
also
no,
tracking
no,
good.
no,
Steel
no.
Garden out of desperation. Will it be enough to turn the tides here? Ivy right now, this is his domain. This is his home. And he is just unbeatable here. The Garden grows in favor of Nongshim and it'll get their third round.
Dang, the metal foliage blocking all of the chambers of the weapons.
Bro, we lost 2v5.
That was huge. They were down to, that was what, 2 versus 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
A great kill.
भाई ये
For
क्या
sure
मारा
from what
भाई
we
आईवी
saw
पागल है
from
रे
our
ये
fade here. But that Steel Garden
भाई मेरे को समझा नहीं ये
really,
लोग साथ में क्यों नहीं पुल अप किए उसका अल्ट्री
really
चार्ज होने
just
क्यों दिए
hampered the firepower, obviously, of our opponents. And at that
उसका
point,
ult पहले से था.
they were just, again,
काय म्हणता काका स्मार्ट बी सुन राहिला अरे धन्यवाद आजोबा प्रणव थँक यू फॉर द पॉटी
When
Oh,
Ivy
that's a good read
is
by
this
VLT.
good this early on. Some great utility from Velocity. Just wasn't enough. Francis now challenging again. Sees the Mara. There's gonna be Russ in behind, and while the paranoia is lobbed here by Lightning
5v2 हारे यार
Fast,
chat.
go back away and take
Amir, thank you so much for the 4-month support. Happy Diwali. You make me smile every day. Love you, मेरे भाई Amir. Thank you so much. You made my
So far.
Diwali better. Thank you for the 4 months.
slow down here for VLT. As again, they do want, from the looks of it,
प्रोसी ऑफ
just
खोला है
to
क्या
compress or rather group up on that A side and just
खोला
kinda
रहेगा.
use the numbers, which is, you know, one of their stronger suits. Now that haunt is being thrown, they got to be careful to just keep
Bro, I love this
themselves.
Phantom chat.
And they're trying to give them as much space, but no will be had.
They caught Madeline. They got the scan a while ago. And as of now, Nongshim know they can go for the overrun. Beautiful blind into the spray. Dambi just letting it rip. The full clip to cut 2 down to shreds. And the spikes planted here by Nongshim.
Supple weapons. Francis now charging out. SK Rossi. Oh, he's had his ultimate too, and he will have no picks whatsoever. Just the amount of blinds going his way. Too much to handle.
Yeah. Well
But die.
done here by Nongshim.
Sad होने वाला है.
I guess one concern for
भाई
Velocity
टफ रहेगा पर
as
निकाल
the
सकते हैं
games have gone on, right? This has been the comp that they have mastered with the Neon Breach. This is a map that they're so good at. And while we came into Ascension Pacific with lots of local tape for them in South Asia, now you also have that regional tape as well. And
Like the
Nongshim is a
stream,
team
like the stream,
that
जल्दी
loves
stream
to
खत्म
do
होने
their
वाली है
homework.
शायद.
Even Goki Kamondo mentioned the other day
Ana-
that they could be
Rossi
the
with
star
another
people.
op without any
More
shield.
tape, more extra work for the prep coming into the series.
Rossi को बहुत easily पीछे ढकेल रहे भाई.
Aggressive approach.
Is he gonna peek out? Is he gonna?
On Rubble scares away the offense of Nongshim, or maybe just, you know, forces them back. Look at how close SK Rossi plays with the operator. And it's all good measure when you hit shots like that.
And SK
But
Rossi
Ivy
doesn't miss
पूरा
these
match
kind of
निकाल
shots.
देगा तो.
When he's confident he can get away, he's happy.
5v2 आ रहे तो ये भी हार ही
Stark
सकते.
difference when he used to just be that duelist years ago. Nightfall comes into play too.
आगा देखो.
The shadow is gonna get utilized here, and all in
वो
all,
होगा
SK
Ivy.
Rossi. It's just
LF को
Guardian
expect करेंगे अभी.
that cannot be beaten. He holds the angles, keeps it steady. And he's always on Overwatch duty here for Velocity.
Another reason why Lightning Fast is looking on that A side. He doesn't know if X-Ross actually TP'd across. What is this? They're not checking! That's with 2 kills.
And that's
What a
what
beautiful round.
put Naos to
Not
the
yet,
test
not yet.
Last time.
Nice, nice, nice.
Cheeky
What a round,
corners
what a
of
round, what a
Lightning
round, what a
Fast
round, what a round,
into
what a round.
the rest of
What a round,
Velocity
what a round,
coming
what a
to
round, what a
collect.
round, what a round,
A second
what a round.
round here for the defenders,
Expected
but
yellow
now
blue
you're
उधर.
seeing the strengths of Velocity Gaming on the defense. No stone
भाई,
unturned.
Rossi
You
player
have
तो
to
है
check
भाई.
every
Rossi
single
जितना
corner,
shutdown
every
करते रहेगा
single
ना इसको,
angle
उतना
when you're
अच्छा है भाई.
facing off against the 2 Indian players that have gone to tier 1 and beyond.
There you go, just having fun.
Huh?
Again, having
That's
that
me when I play with
positive
Clutch
tone
Bhai.
to the Velocity team. Looking at the kills.
Look at me, bro.
Pretty well spread out from the defenders. But now they got to be careful.
Russ का ult retake करने के लिए.
They have Francis with his ultimate ready to invade that C site.
C heavy कर रहा है. Looks like the ult already, but no one got ulted. Damara, he got revealed.
But Ivy's gonna get the shutdown here. And
Francis
Francis
inside.
now making it tough for his opposition. Lightning fast straight into his face.
What-
And with it,
what
Nongshim.
was that?
They overrun the C site again. They were so
was
aware of
that?
Waterfall there, Asarai. And with it now, they do get the spike planted.
Long पे fly fight हो रहा है.
Tricky. You saw Russ. Oh, okay. SK Rossi though caught on the lurk. Was about to say. it's very
What was
tricky
that?
for Nongshim, especially when you saw Russ rip out his.
That was a
building
horrific
counter,
round.
But they were
नहीं,
able
plan
to
अच्छा था
respond
C-Long
in
का.
time, and a couple of flashes
पर
and
भाई,
counter
थोड़ा
util
सा
just
left right ही
definitely
ulta.
stop the counter
भाई
play that we saw
नोंगशिम
from
कितनी
Velocity.
ज्यादा
I mean, at
aware
this
खेली
point,
ना.
It's like a pseudo anti from Nongshim, right? Ivy
Yeah.
also with the third, but you know that when
12-3
Russ
Ivy.
lets that Rolling Thunder, Damara will be happy to use that spit. Francis,
Bah,
even though he
Ivy भी
falls,
tier 1
he's
खेला है
done
क्या?
his job. The human reconductor.
हाँ, Ivy भी तो था
shoulder,
Nongshim
can't
में.
shoot him when he's
पहले
in his
already.
alternate
नहीं,
form.
इसके पहले
All
नहीं
in
खेला
all,
ना,
पता नहीं पता
Great
नहीं.
showcase from Madeline with the shots. Nongshim,
Ivy starting से
just
इसमें
a
है ना.
single round to
सिर्फ-
adjust
पता नहीं बता.
to give him
RB उन्होंने
पर्शिया
चेंज
की
किया.
जगह- सिर्फ पर्शिया की जगह आरबी लाया.
हाँ हाँ.
That will.
भाई मेरे को क्या लगता है पता है
Let's look at
नॉन्गशिप
that
पहले
replay
मैच
again. I was
इसलिए
about
आ
to
रही
say
क्योंकि
something
डांडी
and
को
then I
स्मोक्स
just
खिला
remembered.
रहे थे.
Oh, this replay.
Ah.
This is what I wanted to see. This where it got a little bit confusing.
Timing
I
हो
think
गया.
Lightning might have also not had an idea where Francis was about to pop out, so he just went and TP'd back to just get out of harm's way, and then Francis was already right up in front of his face. You know, one of those kind of situations. That being said, though, Velocity, lots of pressures on their shoulder. 3-round deficit and a call on a tactical timeout just to mull things over once again. So much is on the line here. The power struggle between the top 3 teams in this group lies in this first round.
सामने चाहे कोई भी हो, तू एक गोटी गेमर है. डमरू बजा दे भाई डम्बी का. Please. Lock in.
Right now, they're concerned of just
Lock in, yep.
are playing against some of those strats right now. And sure, Damara has found moments from door in
Shit, मैंने डम्बी को कॉल दिया गलती से.
there.
दो
from
रुपए का क्लच.
Nongshim.
2 रुपए
Yeah,
का
at the same
कोच.
time, you were talking about how Lightning Fast had to TP back to the site. He was kind of stuck with Damara falling. There was
Yeah.
no way to hold on to Mound. And immediately, right, Francis in position.
Bro,
to capture
3-man
in
push on
back.
C
So, solid
by
start here
VLT.
from Nongshim. Whenever we see Dambi on the Neon, it really just brings out the shades of Sinprisa that we saw from last year.
I love how we're seeing highest skills coming out from our Sentinels here as well. Oh, that flash though. SK Rossi forced back.
Her
and I think
supporting
this is one of
NS,
the
but
few
we
times
can't
that we're
just
actually
prove it
seeing
yet.
him
Shut up, bro.
not
What do you
be on
mean,
the
you
offense.
freaking idiot?
I think he just did he have not enough money to buy it? Yeah.
Nah.
It's like a little bit of
Paisa.
a shallow amount of
और माँ VLT all in by.
can't always go for the the naked op.
Bye.
Glass cannon is just not well worth it.
7-5 half होने वाला है या
In a
तो
cycle,
8-4.
especially in that round where he did get shut down with a tour de force. But don't count out SK Rossi.
ये वैंडल पहली बार देख रहा हूँ कोई लगाते हुए. रॉसी भाई अलग ही छे.
Right now, Dambi clearing backside with the slide, sees the head of Francis, but Francis is even sharper now. Flash comes on in, utilities there too. Nightfall right now, the response. Nongshim will try to respond here with the overdrive. The Prowler should get the catch on to Dambi, but it's looking tough here. Francis over onto the corner here by drop
you
twin by
killed
Damara.
Altairus.
RB also the next station, but the overdrive will just sizzle all the opposition. It's just so frightening. It's just lightning here from Damara. Electrifying now on the retake. Ivy trying to stand tall, but Damara. Oh man,
W
is
by
the
what
damage
a
here done by
freaking
Velocity.
round.
That
Bye.
was great. I honestly thought
राउंड
that it
निकाला
was
हमारे ने बे.
going to be a
Shit.
strong post-plant scenario for Nongshim. They were
अरे
throwing a
हगरे
bunch
फोन
of
तो सही कर लिया कर. अरे
where
सही किया
Dambi
था बस
was
वो
just
कनेक्ट
kinda
नहीं हुआ
system, and you kinda see
सही
that
जगह
there,
पे.
But then, after all of that, there was still plenty of time for
हमारा मारते
Velocity
मारते देखो
to
कैसा
keep the
लॉक इन
composure,
होता है.
wait a few seconds, and then attack the site once again to take it back from the opponents. And it works out so well for them.
Yeah.
Especially with those flashes that just kind of assisted Velocity.
भाई
The two
लेकिन
players
underrated
on
रस का
drop
util था ये round में.
from Nongshim were just
Again a
easy
C
picks.
fight chat. Again a C fight.
Exceptional timeout conversion there from Velocity. And it's always a good
Good stun.
go signal from Damara when he hits the overdrive. They get scanned onto the isolated
Nahi
exhaust as
yaar.
well. Suddenly chaos between the
Alex,
fast
come
lanes,
on.
but Dambi's the one who gets that extra beat of speed going his way. Nongshim still looking for more though. Does Lightning Fast stay around? Never mind. Prowler will force him to give up the angle.
Yeah, and losing their one controller of Nongshim. I mean, their options to go A is probably not
They're re-clearing B
anymore,
now.
right? They just do not want to force a fight when there's so little angles to try to deal with.
Walk up
without
kar
the
rahe
smoke,
bhai, walk
without
up
the
kar rahe.
controller. So I do like that they're just re-hitting the C site. And in
ये
a
अगर
way, it
prowler
actually
किया
works
इधर,
out for
prowler
them
करेगा?
because
Oh,
they
क्या ये
consider
लोग डोर फाइट
velocity
लेंगे? नहीं, they are just
or
flanking. They are
just gonna be
continuing to
going for that
flank.
wraparound.
And
Still,
wall
Steel
C
Garden
long के लिए
was
नहीं है.
used, so this won't be available once we go for
वो
that
फेड डोर
reflex
खोलेगा और ये लोग
situation.
सैंडविच करने का ट्राई करेंगे.
Watch
Oh,
Judy.
nice, nice.
Now, because of the door being open, the sound cue causes hesitation.
All for a flank now.
Velocity, get one for free there. Now it's Nongshim stuck in no man's land. We've seen how oppressive the retakes have been from Velocity towards A.
Good stun,
Doesn't happen
big
here towards
stun.
C. The stun
Wow.
of Francis, lightning fast with the connection. 1 by
2v4.
1. Nongshim Red Force falling here.
डाम्बी जिंदा है. उसके पास
Absorbing
stun नहीं है
and
लेकिन.
to try and
No
pick up the
util on
pieces. The
NS.
flood now on the retake. Here comes Velocity, and quickly as they come, quickly they will kick out Nongshim. 4 now here for Velocity.
Watch a round.
Like you
Watch a
mentioned, so
nice
confusing to be in the
repositioning
shoes of
भाई.
Ivy there. Are they gonna quickly rush out
क्या
from the
player
doorway?
लोग हैं
Do I
VLT
look
में
behind?
भाई?
And then the timing was just
भाई अच्छा
so
momentum चाहिए भाई.
velocity coded. How was he
अभी इको
supposed to
again
deal
लो
with that?
बस.
There was this part where
NS का तो रहेगा मेरे को लगता है. 2 ही राउंड आ रही है. एक लास्ट राउंड क्या रहेगा?
Again, too much coverage, too much shrouding that they couldn't really deal with it, and then this just happened. Yeah,
At this-
lightning fast.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, at this point, that door is the 6th man for Velocity right
डर-
now.
डर
It
लगाना-
has
डर
helped
लगाना
them
NS को.
so many times in these
ये
rounds.
जरूरी
And
है,
we
ये
were
जरूरी
talking
है.
about it before we got into this timeout, right? Nongshim game from Velocity. They don't really want to mess with
भाई हम लोग कोई तो इवेंट नॉर्डविन के इवेंट में थे और तभी लाइटनिंग फास्ट भाई थे तो उनसे हाथ मिलाया मैं ऐसे ही तो वो ऐसा मतलब इंट्रोड्यूस ऐसा करते ना अपन ऐसा हाथ मिलाते तो नाम लेते ना तो उन्होंने वैसा नाम लिया लाइटनिंग फास्ट करके तो भाई मैं उनको बोला यार बस क्या तुमको नहीं जानेंगे क्या ऐसा बोला भाई एट दिस पॉइंट हियर ब्रो द होल इंडिया इज प्राउड ऑफ दिस गाय ब्रो दिस गाय इज अनरियल ही इज ओनिंग
Just how well Velocity understand. Now, I think one of the biggest issues that we're seeing here from Nongshim isn't really their ability to initiate, it's their ability to follow through. Right?
Such a
They
grounded
have the
guy.
capability
नहीं
to
भाई, मतलब उनको-
understand what Velocity does at the beginning of each of every one of these rounds, but it seems like they're having
क्रेजी भाई
some hindrance onto what
Bro
to
has
do
more aura
once
than
they
aura
actually
himself.
plant that
हाँ
spike
भाई
down.
वो
How the
G
hell
में
is
भी जब
Velocity
खेले
rotating around this map this quickly and with
no
us
matter
not
the
really
result
having
but
presence?
lightning fast तो performance
That's
दिखाया
the
था भाई
answer. SK Rossi losing out to Francis now with the help from RB.
okay the round
And I dare say, the strength really for Velocity are those retakes, are those post plants. Because I think it's similar to what Niles ran last time around. Nongshim have no real utility to force someone off the spike besides what the Ivy Razor Vines, and you still need to move anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what one thing Velocity has in their strengths here.
retake
with the
करना
bridge,
पड़ेगा ये एक
of course.
5v4
And given that Nongshim, they got the pick, they forced Velocity to play into A, and then we're back to the C side.
Yeah, they're really
Ivy का lurk is crazy है
Seaside.
They changed it up. Like, because this time, Ivy's there, lurking towards B because of that doorway to begin with.
Ivy could still be in a bad
oh
spot
the B
here.
reveal is good but वो bait हो गया
Yeah,
उससे
I'm about to
nice
say, there's just so many angles that he has to really look forward to as that lurk.
Oh,
It's just
oh,
difficult
oh,
to be in that
oh.
situation.
No, you're absolutely right. And now Francis looking to make something right here by taking down Damara. One more target though, and
Pick
it's
on
the
it.
same conundrum. Where
Nice.
do you look if you're Nongshim?
2v2
As Velocity look to flood
Good
from the
night,
door
Russ.
again. Another Rolling Thunder. Russ! Where are you getting these ultimates from? And like fast getting in position now, but he's spotted here by RB. 30 HP here for Russ. And no real chance to make that
चीज़
claim
बताओ?
happen. A
वो
good
लोग
effort
को
from
रसली flash
Velocity,
किया।
but this is stronger on the
भाई
shots
भले
from
वो flash
Nongshim.
किया, वो recon
And
MVP
Dambi
था।
wants more. He wants to get the punish
Dambi.
going. A single bullet should be enough. The spray, there you have it. Confirmation in the 6th round
Okay.
from Nongshim.
वो reveal था भाई वो
Awkward, though. I
reveal
thought-
था
Yeah, there was the Rolling Thunder. It's like, oh, this should be an easy win. And then you see...
भाई nerf के बाद ये round possible नहीं था
A well-timed punt just so
जाता ही नहीं
that
वापस
वही
no one could No one could go through the Rolling Thunder or follow through from the Rolling Thunder as Velocity without being noticed.
Yeah.
And there you go. That kill on the Lightning Fast was just because of that one haunt, and that was enough to stop them.
टीम फ्लैश भले हुआ चैट, वो रिवील भी हो गया ना उधर.
RB, the most veteran player right now in this lobby, the leader here for Nongshim, and he started and finished that round effectively with a critical haunt. So Nongshim are back to sending Francis out for a journey, and they immediately converge onto the B side.
They open it up. Danby. I like how, again, he just immediately goes for the close contact as Francis gets overwhelmed. The beautiful flash, though.
Ivy they trade लिया.
Yeah, Nightfall also just silencing the intentions of
अच्छा, Ivy
Nongshim.
Rossi को मारा
He
उधर.
needs the tracking. He finds Damara quickly
4v3.
there. From this point on,
Why नहीं अगला round? You have to save this.
just play the
Yeah,
corners
good
and
call to
play
save
with
it.
the time.
Last round के
Velocity
लिए.
Understand that. We'll give
Nice.
up the round.
ठीक है
just to
चलेगा.
have
7-5
something to
half
bring
at
to the
least
last round
close
of
करना चाहिए भाई.
Yeah, for sure.
अगले राउंड के लिए अपने पास अल्ट्स नहीं है
So much heat.
एंड उनके पास
Too
ओमन
many
अल्ट है तो
angles, not
chill
enough
है.
bodies to throw. Danby's just, you know, he has a judge. He can just keep doing
भाई
this all the
मानता ही
way.
नहीं ना
Oh,
भाई डम्बी हगरे
upgraded.
सिर्फ नाचता है
Well,
सिर्फ नाचता
you
है.
know what I mean. You can just hunt for weapons and take that out of their hands.
This is a great angle. It's the first time I've ever seen this angle. Give the product raise real quick. Shout out to you observers. But yeah, in any case, that was quick decision making here from Nongshim. They sense weakness on the B side thanks to the intel provided by the Dimensional Drift, and they just took the site and called it a day.
I like it. Again, it's very straightforward, simple in its essence, but it has such a big impact. And now, look, speaking of impact, they really did a number on the economy here for Velocity on this first round of the
Guys,
first
like the
half.
stream, we need one more like for 1 million likes. Come on.
Yeah, they got basically what
8-4
they need,
भी
I think, to
okay
get
है.
things
Okay तो
going,
नहीं है.
especially with the overdrive available for
7-5 okay.
And you can see how Velocity has
Heavy
been
C हो
affected
रहा
by
है.
Danby's
Rossi
presence
with
again.
just a bucky
Judge in hand.
against.
Don't see much of the op or the sniper from SK Rossi. The shotgun. He's trying his best. Desperation there to look for a pick. Great rendezvous to at least survive. Nongshim will take the site.
Yeah. Oh, that aftershock just barely missing RB there. And I like how RB not really planting it on the middle
Fake किया उसने ult.
of the site. It's just slightly elevated just in case maybe someone gets there. At least you can spot it from waterfall as well.
Yeah.
But here's the fight from the retake.
The Mount 2.
Ay,
Flash and Francis! What was that?
What a
Danby again.
freaking
Quick flick to get
flash!
2. Overdrive as well here.
Danby के
from
पास
Danby,
ult
so
भी
the
है.
play gets
8-4
in
half as I
range.
called it.
Okay, Rossi trying to cross through the vines, but damage done here by Danby. Damara getting in position. Danby, Damara, they spot each other. It's Ivy and RB to come to collect. And Nongshim Red Force will stamp authority throughout this first half. 8-4 to end it here.
W flash और क्या स्पैम
Wow.
क्या ये था
हाँ भाई फ्लैश बहुत crazy था वो.
That flash from
Flash
Francis,
तो क्या
incredible.
इसका देखो ना एम
Look at
कैसे
that.
ये हुआ.
हाँ snap काफी
snap
crazy
हुआ.
किया
The
उसने.
second kill. It was just a quick flick through the paranoia as well. Just had it memorized all in his head. How to go for the quick spray transfer there.
वे आईवी तो बहुत चल रहा
That
है.
was a big boon to just, you know,
Nah, he
mirror
lays
the
leading.
capabilities of this retake
Oh.
from Velocity. With that being said, we're going to go for a quick halftime break.
Full ladies है मम्मी ये.
फक्त तू एका फोटोत काढून दे.
आणि हे खूप जाड पण आहे. देख. ना खूप कॉन्ट्रास्ट आहे आणि किती मोठं आहे ना.
फोटोसाठी म्हणून. फक्त एक फोटो काढून बघ.
किती घाण दिसतंय बघ. हे काय एवढं जाड आहे. घालो
त्याकडे
नको असू दे. ह्याच्यावरती नाही चांगलं दिसणार काय मला तर वाटतं. हाँ कलर सही नहीं था. व्हाइट विल गो. हाँ क्या अब लगी रही है बेडशीट रेडी. जो लोग बेडशीट बोल रहे हैं ना उसी बेडशीट को तुम लोग आज रात गीला करने वाले हो. सॉरी बोलो जल्दी. I might take back this curse. Freaking idiots.
Underway, 8-4, Nongshim to Velocity. What is happening here? Feels like there's a lot of counterplay that we're seeing from Nongshim.
अरे एक सेकंड ये एक बेडशीट को नहीं, ये बेडशीट को नहीं, तुम्हारे अपने बेडशीट को.
All the way back. We've seen them do that before. Damara quickly in position here, and B looking free for the taking. So Nongshim will just go for the 5v5 retake.
Yeah, they're gonna push through on Baby Door here, but you can see the Velocity just has other plans.
Yeah, the blinds
What
there.
is this
Here comes
stun, bro?
Francis
Everyone's
immediately.
stunned.
Suddenly
Nice.
Damara, though, finding out Dambi. Velocity winning out the trades here. Good hold so far, and they're willing to peek on Francis again. The
How
Sheriff
can he get
swings
through?
Ivy winning
Oh
fight
my
there. And Francis,
God!
he does not
Bro!
miss. Nongshim with the pistol. What a contested mini door angle, but hey, it's the defense's to claim.
भाई VLT को 2 पिक मिला था ना ब्लू रूम पे.
अबे हाँ वो ब्लू रूम पे अच्छा खेला लेकिन
Just about
फ्रांसिस
as
2 मार
good
दिया
of
यार.
a reaction as I can
अबे नहीं
do.
पर वो लोग फिर
It
बाहर
looks
का
so
ही
good
निकले.
already for Velocity. I think one of maybe the biggest things is
Stack
they
pass
overcommitted to the fight. Having to
अरे
push
भाई,
towards Baby
मटका
Door
पड़ा है
is
भाई उसका.
probably the biggest no-no in that
वाला भी
situation.
sliding
They
में बढ़
really
गया.
tried hard. Like they had every single utility perfectly placed to deny Nongshim from
वो
forcing
बंदा
themselves
18-6
into
जा रहा है
Baby
बे,
Door,
Ivy.
and Velocity tried
हाँ
to
दीपांजन
rule
मैंने
themselves
40 रुपए
out.
दिया
I
लिखा है
think
हैप्पी
that might
दिवाली
have
हस्बैंड
been
लव यू
the
टू
way. Right,
दीपांजन.
and Francis
हैप्पी दिवाली.
does not miss that situation.
रॉसी ने फोर्स किया ये.
फोर्स
Well,
किया
he's gonna
VLT.
miss out on the round right now, even though it was yes or yes a while ago. In any case, Velocity, an interesting call coming into this one, Asrai. A force buy here, despite losing the last round. 3 stingers to look for the rush down, and look at Damara if he can find any value here. High-low setup though, courtesy of Ivy and RB. Forces the utility now, the stun, the
Bro, ये
paranoia.
क्या
Finally
चीज़ है?
catch on to Ivy here.
अरे
And RB the
भाई.
one to also play the Sheriff in this situation. Nongshim at least keeping the numbers in check, but Velocity, they've done the good work to take the seaside.
Spike planted.
This will be definitely paid for. Oh, the push out from Lightning Fast. The
What a
bait
nice
out
peek.
with the
What a
heart.
nice peek.
Take those.
Yeah, it's been brilliant there from Velocity. Lightning Fast is not done though. Knows Stampy's low, and here comes Lightning Fast yet again. He's quick.
3v1.
And he makes sure 2
नहीं,
are dead.
losable है ये.
X-Ross now
Losable है ये.
found on out. A sliver to work with. The Bulldog sure. But against the Outlaw, against Russ as well.
नहीं 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 नहीं
It's
नहीं.
just too
Oh
tough to
shit.
handle. X-Ross.
He's playing it well.
Time's not on his side. Tries to go for the paranoia play. Also with the smoke. The tap comes in, but Madeline heard it. The Prowler too for confirmation.
खुद की fielding.
Velocity. They kept their cool there, Asarai, and they make the
Sorry.
force by work.
Yeah, just
यार
giving
गोलू ने वहाँ
Nongshim
पे
a
क्या पुश
taste of
किया
their
ना
own
बे.
medicine.
हाँ भाई वो
right?
क्या crazy खेला
Getting
है.
the eco from just a while ago. SK Rossi though with the outlaw. Always
मस्त recon के
getting
साथ दबा
value,
दी.
never disappointing.
खुद की
That's
फील्डिंग
always going
सेट
to
कर
be
दी.
a cause of concern for Nongshim here. And I will add it for X-Ross as well.
Yeah.
Awkward smoke for him, if you saw it.
Yeah.
Trying to defuse a spike and
Good
he couldn't
shishi
really see
bola.
inside his own smoke. So the placement definitely.
Some desperation from VLT. अरे तो जीतना है ना भाई, तो ले करेगा नहीं क्या force by desperation.
At that point,
जीत गए
Panic
round.
in, right? And you also have to compound it with you blinding only one.
4-man
player,
only
definitely
by
one player,
NS.
The other will hear it anyways. So in any case, Velocity turning things around on a dime. Paranoia, Nongshim trying to contest the
Arre,
struggle with
arre!
Rectify, and RB makes
No,
them
RB
work for it. But
दो
besides
मारा
that,
था?
Velocity
नहीं,
again,
अरे अभी
stable.
3
Never
मार
mind,
दिया.
shaken by RB. And as Madeline gets a 3K, RB
thank
has a
God.
hot
Come
hand.
on,
Shut
Ivy
up
भी
by
इधर ही
SK
है.
Rossi. Can Ivy pull it off?
Classic है,
A
सिर्फ classic है.
2v1, an incredible
Madeline
prowler
1
as well.
HP है.
Madeline, the voice of reason here for Velocity. Headhunters out. The pistol here.
अबे reload कर ले भाई,
trained
outlaw.
handle Ivy can take. But the round's not over yet. Ivy's trying to find a better.
Oh, reveal हो जाएगा flank पे.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, is that the trap deactivated? Could have been a nice little flank. SK Rossi though, already trained on the
माँ कसम भाई, एक सेकंड के लिए छड़ी थोड़ी सी फट गई थी.
Punishment.
भाई ये लोग कैसे कर लेते हैं
Nicely
रे
done
सब.
again
भाई वो कैसा
by
मारा भाई RB?
Velocity. They do have
Sheriff
that
से दो
tendency
kill
to just
मारता है वो.
stabilize around whatever they control here in
एक
the
तो
map.
तीसरा classic से भी
It was
low
just
कर
some
दिया था ना.
incredible shots from RB. Like
मेरे को तो लगा उधर मेडली अगर मर जाता ना तब आए खत्म था.
And some great fortitude here from Velocity to just handle that one. SK Rossi as well. From the trademark to the outlaw.
भाई
He's
ये
been
बाय राउंड
consistent
बड़ा
here
है.
so far.
लोग ने बहुत
He
इन्वेस्ट
really
किया है
has
ये बाय
been.
राउंड में.
Like, even to the point that I think he just can
अपना तो
keep
वैसे
using that
है,
weapon throughout the entirety of the game and
अपना
still be
फाइनेंसेस अच्छे हैं. ये राउंड अगर वो लोग हारे ना तो फिर मजा आ जाएगा. There is a 4-man push
It's a
on
matter of
C.
debate based on the pace
by
Nongshim
NS.
has been playing. And speaking
Rossi.
of Dambi, he's already breaking the trademark, causing all the eyes of Velocity to suddenly turn on the round. Prowler.
Oh, nice.
Once here by the pillars, and Madeline actually catching out Dambi.
भाग गया वो
Nongshim
लोग पीछे
taking
भाग
a
गए.
step too
ये
far.
और भी टीपी कर लिया. क्लच भाई जैसा अपनी टीम को बेट कर रहा है.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be an easy kill for or against SK Rossi. Absolutely not.
Good stun
Oh,
Damara.
my God, that really
डमरू के बाद डन 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 डन. Wait.
That hurts for X-Ross. Velocity.
Fade Guild में सब लोग
Stellar with
connected
the
है.
punish so far.
Yoru can open the
All just
door,
waiting
but he
for
decides
Nongshim
not
to
to.
barrel down their way. Discipline. So many players. You peek at the one? No, it's 4.
What a nice
Whatever direction,
patience.
You will be felled. RB learns that the hard way. Velocity just playing the clock. Knows they have so much time to work with. Now they're setting things up. Smoke over at the waterfall. Fault line as well.
Nice.
Forcing Ivy to come on.
Not
Closer.
nice. Wait,
Francis in
wait.
position.
Not nice.
Ivy given a
No.
chance to whittle them down.
1v2, 1v2.
1v2. Ivy again in a scenario where he has to clutch. He's gotten 21 on the board.
3,
He's had a
2, 1.
monster game. But will he bring fear here? So close. But Russ is fearless on the other side.
what's over
Velocity handled that one.
And they definitely
रॉसी के खोपड़े में
did.
कैसे स्नैप हुआ?
Oh, it was so close down to the wire. Let's just break down this
भाई एक ट्रिप
incredibly
उधर पॉप हुई.
hectic, I think
3
is the best
जन
word to
पीक
describe
करने
it,
गए
round.
फ्लैंक.
First part, a big punish for Velocity as again Nongshim.
हिल गया डमरू.
सिर ऊपर नीचे हो गया बे.
I mean,
Just saw Madeline's eyes like roll on the top of his head. It's like
Yeah.
the sigh of relief.
you heard it. Insane, Russ. Insane from the IGL. Nongshim, though, are making Velocity work for these rounds. And right now, when they have the advantage, that's a concern here for Velocity. Damara, though, in position. Lightning Fast going to be there as well. Damara still wants to continue the threat. And there he goes. The train never
Bro, what the
stops
hell happened
here.
this round?
Damara has no brakes. And the damage has been done here by Velocity.
When push comes to shove, seems like Nongshim are going to get just completely repositioned, shoved off. Ivy, always good on the aim. On 1 versus 3, he's got a chance.
He's made us believers before. It's been close throughout this map.
मत कर
There's
लाला
the
मत कर
one,
मत
picks
कर
up the
लाला.
gun.
Nice.
Suddenly, though, Velocity's there. And, you know, we keep saying close, but not close enough. Velocity are 1 away from tying things up here, Asarai, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nongshim call a timeout soon.
They kind of have to, right? There's just they're trying to change the pace. We've seen 2, I think, styles already from Velocity here: a controlled way and a very aggressive, in-your-face way.
रॉसी कॉलिंग
And
कर रहा है लगता है.
neither has worked out so far. But
भाई उनका आईवी का अल्ट ह्यूज
we'll
है.
see. Maybe
8-9
another
chat
round,
after
and
an
that's when they're gonna
8-4
be calling that
and
timeout.
losing
For
the
now, they
pistol
have their
round.
gun round. They have
That's actually
the skill
promising
guarded.
by
Ivy's
VLT.
still
A
pretty
push by
cracked. We'll
4
see how that
people
goes.
भाई.
Yeah, it's been 4 rounds in a row.
Pull up हो रहा है आईवी में. Pull up हो रहा है.
One map! They just need to win 1 map, and with that 1 pick, it's Seaside wide open again. Francis though. still
Lit.
in the pillar.
Nice
There's
one,
no
Alex.
chance.
Nice
There's
one.
no way you can escape.
They're like,
Lightning
nice, oh
fast
my
wrap.
God.
It's in the name. It's in the game. And his aim has been so true so far. Double for him. Spike
Dambi
to
makes
classic.
it
Dambi
equal.
right now,
2v2.
finding Madeline. And on the retake. It's 2 different
Russ Carlton,
angles
nice.
here from Nongshim. X-Ross with the prime, the paranoia. Velocity have decided to play offside
Long
here
plant,
already, but look at that spike plant here into the Rolling Thunder. Disrupted ultimate courtesy
Nice.
of Velocity. Lightning fast. He's done this before.
Lightning fast के लिए
I've
भी open
seen
plant
this
है
in
ये.
the cards for Velocity. The off
Big stun,
angle.
big stun.
X-Ross is wary of it. They go for the tap on the spike. TP. It's a freebie.
no.
Lightning fast, commanding the round. And while Dambi tries to at least make
भाई ये
something
क्या
happen,
प्लेयर है.
it's just
क्या
all
प्लेयर है
lightning
ये.
fast again.
क्या प्लेयर
Darting
है.
from Golu. Velocity, tie it up.
That's so
और भाई
smart,
डमरू
too.
भाई क्या चढ़े वो
I
आईवी
think
पे.
that was like almost at the tail end, or
हाँ ना फ्रांसिस में
I
भी
can't,
कूद ही गया
actually
था वो।
recall, but
भाई अभी साइड
when you
खेलेगा ही
have
नहीं ना वो
that
वाइस
ultimate and Rolling Thunder used alongside
देखो ना भाई भर
from
दिया
the
उसको
shadows, there's really nobody that's gonna
walk-up
check.
किया ना
Are we
उसके
getting
साथ।
flanked?
Bro, he got 2 trades.
Is really
That
happening?
was
And it
so
just
big.
does. Like you mentioned, there is no way that Nongshim would have read that situation. They would have
Big,
been
big
just
trades by
laser-focused
a
on
controller.
C-Bomb. And
That's
that risky
insane.
wraparound is just works out so well for Velocity. And again,
And
those
an
kind of
eco
plays
for the side of
is just
NS.
incredibly Velocity.
Timeout as well. Last timeout.
There you have it. The timeout finally called by Nongshim, but I was like, I know Nongshim still has a timeout. Even though the
भाई बिग राउंड था क्लच भाई ये वो कैसे भाई कैसे घुसा ऐसा सोचो ना कि उसने ट्रेड निकाले
ये नहीं देना चाहिए उनको इको में कुछ भी मार रहे हैं
हाँ ट्रू क्लोज नहीं आना चाहिए ये राउंड ताकि अपना फाइनेंस अच्छा रहेगा
it be on a map like Ascent versus Naos. Right now here on Lotus, we're getting the same shades. He has just been one of the stars of South Asia for such a long time, and it is so helpful to have such a smart player in the roster here.
I agree. And again, that's one of the biggest things, right? Why he's such a force to be reckoned with is just how consistent he has been in the tumultuous amount roles that he's played in the teams that he's been with, right? I remember he was also known for his like raise like 2 years back, and still being like this on an Omen is insane in the memory.
You want to play? Let's play.
अरे तू आगे मैं पीछे मैं आगे तू
Taking the
पीछे
world stage by
No,
storm. Trades for trades though. Nongshim happy to respond. And RB taking
Okay, nice.
point here, but SK
Save the
Rossi,
day,
he's
save the day.
ready
Nice.
again. Overdrive. What overdrive? Russ will just hit the brakes onto Dappy's face. And
Bro,
Ivy,
what just happened this round?
It's the same scenario for Ivy. Nongshim go for the full send onto Rubble.
VLT
And
ने 2 ults use
Velocity,
किए
they feel the
Nongshim ने
tempest
एक ult
rising,
use
they
किया
weather the storm. And Ivy has to do it all again.
आईवी का अल्ट है अभी अगले राउंड के लिए अगला राउंड ना बाय
Too,
जरूरी
right?
है
'Cause you mentioned it. Russ is so good at tempering his skill set as that breach, where he saved up the aftershock to just force out Dampy here, who wasn't even prepared to use his overdrive. He was just like, if I try to cross to the right, I'm gonna get shot. If I try to cross to the left, I'm still gonna get shot. So I just have to take an uncomfortable fight with the overdrive and just hope for the best.
Yeah. And at
आईवी
this
लास्ट
point,
में कैसा बच जाता है
Nongshim are the
बेटर
ones falling for the tricks of velocity. But these isolated fights are always good for Ivy. The score says it all with 24. Phantom picked on up. But this is a bit of deja vu. This is a very familiar scenario for Ivy. And you see him immediately double take and back off. Rotate towards spawn instead to try and contest into B.
विनेबल तो
Just have
बहुत
a
है ये
Nice little upgrade on the pistol and the steel garden. So
रस एक भी राउंड सेव
There is
नहीं
the
कर पा रहा है ऐसा
potential,
लग रहा भाई
can't forget that SK Rossi is playing with no
जब जरूरी है
rifles
मतलब
or primary weapons.
ना this is bad
Oh,
nice
Ivy doesn't even look
क्योंकि
at
देखो
it,
ना
too.
रस और डमारा के पास गन्स नहीं है
Madeline was trained on it.
रस में तो
Probably
देखा हूँ
heard the
जब भी वो
sound
सेव
piece
करने जा रहा है मर रहा है
respawn as
उससे
soon
tree
as
पे
he
क्यों खड़ा
planted
था
that spike. And Velocity have truly rallied. What was this
Crazy
coming into
by
the second
Damara.
half, right? 8-4 in favor of Nongshim.
Yeah.
Now it's 10-9.
It was 9-4 by the way
क्या ट्रैकिंग किया है
Velocity make the impossible possible, man.
बहुत अच्छा पोजीशनिंग किया भाई उसने
I think that statement has defined our Ascension run so far.
Yeah,
we,
for sure.
Like, Morgan has been the truest believer since day
Come
one.
on, win this
we
round,
became
please.
believers
Win
the
this
first
round.
time we watched them.
Man
I still
on A by
remember we were
Nongshim.
together having a little
in the
watch
most
party, but
important round of the game
everyone's talking about Velocity Gaming right now.
Even
more so when you shut down Dambi.
Ivy
just
ult
like
commit
that.
करने वाला है उसका?
He didn't even get to play the game
Good
here.
shot,
Now
nice-
Damara
nice
trying to come on
trade.
through. The trade's immediate courtesy of Madeline.
That's a 3v4 already. They have to save
Putting
this.
the forces onto the A side.
Wow. You try to take an inch.
अगर एक भी बंदा बता they will save it
Just a mile. Every single trade is net
और
positive.
maybe वो लोग आईवी के
for
अल्ट पे कमिट
velocity.
करने का ट्राई करेंगे
And you can just feel how thin Nongshim are.
they have to win this
stretched,
round anyhow
not
क्योंकि
just
VLT
in
को
the
फिर
positioning,
easy
But I think it just
Match
how
point
they're
मिल
trying to
जाएगा।
maneuver against their opponents. Their positioning might be fine, but then again, it's just how they respond, react to it.
It just hasn't looked
बटाए
comfortable from Nongshim
बटाए
at all
बी ले लिया है
on
बी पे तो
this
वाइट साइड
defense,
इजी हो
whether they
जाएगा
have space on the site or not. Spike now
Madeline का
planted
ult आया
here
है
by Madeline. straight onto the center. We've seen Velocity play off site before.
Good ult,
Go
good
for
ult.
Nightfall.
Two guys
Just
got
get
ulted.
That time going in their favor. Steel Garden though has been strong for
To,
Ivy.
to,
Nongshim
to,
though
to,
caught in the crossfire. Lightning fast in position. The shorty doing some damage. Ivy still decayed. Looking to get a bit healthy
To,
here.
to,
Lightning
to.
fast confirms the kill. It's all up to Francis now. The Yoru here of Nongshim. He's trying to do it all, but there's too much to handle. The pressure's on Nongshim now as Velocity are pulling away with the lead.
ये उधर से शेरिफ से
they're
मारा
trying
ना
to do with
ऊपर
the
वाला।
That was big, bhai. That was the big kill.
It's just hitting. Look at this. Lightning Fast is just playing around against them with a sheriff, mind you. I mean, he even has a vandal in his hands.
भाई डैम्बी को क्या मारा डमारा ने?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Tamara.
it's Damara. My
Wait.
bad. Yeah, I was looking at the others for a while. My bad. My bad.
Damara. Oh, he's
Yes.
just been so solid at
टूट का बूट का बाइक ही है. And again an a push by Nongshim.
Nongshim on the other hand.
Good stand.
Here we go
Damara
again.
is
Fast
spam,
lane
he's
cross.
spam.
And
Damara gets
Damara
two
is the
and
one
three.
bringing
And
all the
three.
speeding tickets. The red light, green light. Damara's just showing them the door
They are
instead.
broke.
This is one
They are
game
broke.
Velocity loves to play. And Damara, he was hot there. He got three. Finally,
And look at the
taking down
patience.
by
They are falling
Francis.
back.
Where's the
Arre
TP from
bhai
Francis gonna
sahab.
go if he goes back, or did it? Okay, it's gonna go up back to A.
अभी तो सेव करेंगे वो लोग
At
100%.
least use that to reposition.
भाभी इन लोग को सेव पे
somewhat
जाना
faster.
पड़ेगा।
वो लोग को मेरे को लगा पिछला ही राउंड सेव करेंगे वो लोग.
It's gonna hurt.
नहीं अब जाना ही
Again,
पड़ेगा उनको।
Nongshim's
ये राउंड उन्होंने यूटिल अच्छे से नहीं लिया. शील्ड एक के पास नहीं था.
control with their two players remaining.
I
This
mean
is
हाफ
just
शील्ड
gonna-
वगैरह पे खेले थे.
I mean, I don't think Ivy
That's
even
just
heard
really
it.
है।
Now he's gonna be hearing that fault line and
भाई
as
अगर वो
well
लोग
as
ये
the
ट्राई
haunt,
करते हैं तो
and
नेक्स्ट
that's gonna be the signal for them to start
लगेगी।
rotating. But again, with the 2 versus 4, no smokes, no ultimates, no nothing. A few rifles.
They are
maybe a
trying, right?
flash. How is it going to be enough against this monster of a Velocity team?
Yeah, at this point, the track is just on loop. It's been a broken record from Nongshim, but at least Francis and Ivy can make the contest happen. Ivy now creeping forward. They look to perhaps pinch onto Russ. I will clear it. The flash comes
Trade.
through. Get rid of the
Nice.
breach, but there's still more of Velocity on the site itself. Into the smoke. There is nowhere safe from Velocity
भाई, एक
Gaming.
round,
Can you
top
feel
two
it?
lock in.
Velocity on map points.
This is what they're looking for, man.
Come on, come on, come on. Lock in, lock in, lock in.
Wins. The one.
Oh, yo, yo.
And then again, being able to face head to head against such a always strong team when they have Danby on that.
Bro, it was 9-4.
Nongshim.
9-4 से
Somehow, how
12
many is this?
8-4 स्विच के बाद पिस्टल हारी.
Yeah, 8.
And फिर फोर्स करके जीती.
Great round.
8 rounds, man. From the force by to
Again,
the
a four
finesse.
push.
Velocity
Bro, and
are
every
looking
round,
for the finish.
VLT
And remember,
A जा रही है और चार जन
one
Nongshim के
map
push कर रहे हैं.
is all they need to be that top seed. One map to confirm their spots in Group Omega. And wouldn't be poetic to do it on the map they've called
B लड़कर मर गया.
This time though, they take their first loss there. RB catching SK Rossi.
Francis on
also
site.
Nongshim more than ready. This
Defensive
time to
ward.
receive
Francis
them.
gets one. Tough
Nightfall
round.
comes on through.
Nah.
Damara. Too much decay. Too little life. Damby, what are you doing? Not their throw with some mount, sure. But Nongshim, they should have this one in the bag. Double digits here for the defense.
Yeah, great stack on that C site. Able to just basically, again, somehow deny that contact.
वापस 4 वापस
from Velocity.
A fight देखने मिलने वाला है अपने को.
Felt way too fast, but these starting kills onto SK Rossi always is a measure, I think, that Nongshim knows that they have that pushback against their opponents. But still, 2 rounds of a deficit with
Like the
8
stream,
straight
gang.
a while ago from
Like the
Velocity.
stream.
This isn't going to be easy if they want to get to that.
Time out.
Middle order से हारी थी।
And with one more
Yeah.
timeout from Velocity, this is the perfect time to use it.
One round to create history. To write
अगर फिर
history.
A to fight करना चाहिए।
Top seed. Lock in. डमरू भाई डमरू बजा दो. Please. ए पुश. खत्म बात. अरे उनके 5 जन आंधे ए पे. मार देंगे. यार भगा दो ए पे. Easy. Yes. Okay.
They have this last round, I think.
Come
Last
on.
2 rounds.
Has to be A.
to try
Has to be A.
to
A or
figure
nothing.
that out. But honestly, so far it has been pretty good. One of the biggest struggles I think that their opponents, Nongshim on the other hand, have been making is them trying to overextend themselves
Why
to
are
match
you
the pace of
skill
velocity.
pe
When
hai?
velocity is just, you can't really do that.
Two
So
ki
we
KD
saw
pe
the
hai wo.
one successful round from Nongshim was
Yeah.
them just wait for velocity
See
to
जा
come
रहे
in,
chat.
and then just, you know, not
See
take the
जा
full
रहे.
brunt of
कॉल नहीं सुने,
the
हार गया अभी ये
utilities
बीरम.
at the
चलो
start of the contact.
चलो
It's
ओटी.
after that they start moving
ओटी
more.
में किसके चांसेस है ज्यादा जीतने के? ओटी जा रहा है गेम. चलो.
Trying to match velocity speed is always asking for trouble, and there we have it again.
Pagal
X-Ross,
insan.
the first to fall.
पागल
Velocity also
इंसान.
clearing the corners despite the disengage from Nongshim. And so clear to be that C plant, a 5v4 situation here for Velocity, the perfect
Dambi
chance
pushing inside.
to try and
Flood
do
कर
it
रहे हैं,
all.
but the
Then
flash
again, the utility
and
from Nongshim
aftershock.
to make it tough. Velocity do answer
Ale?
back. Now to the corner. Dambi in the face of adversity. Straight on through. He makes the judge count. Avi also gets a little bit of attention away from himself. Finds his moment. 2v1. This headhunter. It's Khelraay thinking about the wall bang here. Operator shot. He gets Ivy first. There's the chance.
Michael!
There you have it. The quick
Michael!
throw into the wall bang.
Rossi!
As was
Yes,
stated.
sir!
As is
Save the
done.
day!
SK Rossi with the Zowie clutch. And this cements Velocity Gaming at the top of their group and in the lead of the series.
It's not possible. Him having such an
Salute!
insane read on that
round
2 versus
बचाया
1.
बे।
माँ
You know, I thought
कसम
he can hit the shot with the
बंटाए.
operator. He can get that kill.
Oh
but
my
no way in heck
God.
is he gonna be able to flick
Oh my
and take a shot
God.
at Dambi. And then I just realized I think Dambi
Nah,
just
bro.
hard whiffed, and SK Rossi was trace back to sender, and he gets the 2 versus 1. What
a round.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Sometimes there's a caster curse. Sometimes the caster just calls it.
Okay,
Nah,
Again,
bro.
SK Rossi's done it all.
Okay, now VCT top 2.
भाई और ये ग्रुप ऑफ डेथ था. इसमें नोंगशिप भाई अपन ने एक्स वीसीटी असेंशन चैंपियंस को हराया.
भाई
अब तक हराया नहीं
call an
बट
ambulance, but not for me.
ब्रो दैट वाज इनसेन. भाई वीएलटी ने हराया क्लच भाई.
ए भाई गोलू और रोसी ने मारा है बे.
भाई अगर कोई मेरे को बोलता ना पिछले असेंशन में कि भाई अगले असेंशन में अपने घर की टीम मचाने वाली है ना, मैं बोलता तू पागल है क्या. क्या खेल रहे भाई ये लोग.
बैठा दिया बे नोंगशिम को, पूरा ही बैठा दिया. एक राउंड नहीं आ रहे बे 4-9 के बाद से.
एक हारे.
हाँ मतलब वो वाला आ रहे. हाँ लास्ट सेकंड लास्ट आ रहे शिट मामा.
और ये
ठीक
भी
है यार.
भाई वो डैम्बी और आईवी क्या पुश किए थे अभी.
Visiting for it. And look at that. It's just
Oh,
Nongshim just couldn't
Vaisa.
really take that next step.
Nah, bro.
Again, it seems like they understood what was happening, but they couldn't react in time. It was
Insane.
just so fast. Velocity took a
Insane. एक मैप बाकी है लेकिन फिर भी our team is top 2 of the group now.
हाँ वो बंदा 30 मारा.
In the
है,
top
फिर भी
seed
नहीं जीत
now.
पाए. कितना बड़ा टीम गेम है ये.
अच्छा आप मुझे बताओ कि अभी
पहुंच गए,
अपने
top
को
two,
नहीं
top two.
अभी अपने को फाइनल जाने के लिए 2 गेम जीतने हैं.
हाँ प्लेऑफ का एक और फिर उसके बाद एक.
तो अपने हाँ प्लेऑफ का एक जीतना है, फिर अपर ब्रैकेट जीतना है, फिर ग्रैंड फाइनल में अपन.
नहीं ग्रैंड फाइनल नहीं जीतना.
ग्रैंड फाइनल में आ गए ना तो खत्म है ना.
नहीं ग्रैंड फाइनल है ही नहीं.
ऐसा.
अपर फाइनल जीते तो क्वालिफाई.
अरे हगरे लेकिन असेंशन विक्ट्री के लिए ग्रैंड फाइनल तो है ना.
नहीं है ना, सिर्फ क्वालिफाई है.
अरे टाइटल तो मिलेगा ना किसको तो कि क्वालिफाई
नहीं, कुछ टाइटल नहीं है. कोई टाइटल नहीं है. जो फर्स्ट
ऐसा
आएगा
है?
उसको $20,000 है, सेकंड आएगा $15,000.
तो फर्स्ट कैसा आएगा कोई.
अरे क्योंकि जो अपर से पहले क्वालिफाई करेगा वो फर्स्ट आएगा ना, सीधी सी बात नहीं है.
ऐसा है क्या.
तो
ऐसा है.
हाँ
तो मतलब सिर्फ अपर ब्रैकेट फाइनल जीतना है तो बेस्ट ऑफ 3 रहेगा सब.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली वही मतलब है.
ओह
नहीं अपर फाइनल नहीं, अपर फाइनल क्या. हाँ अपर भी बेस्ट ऑफ 3 है.
नहीं हाँ इसमें तो लिखा है बेस्ट ऑफ 3 है सारे.
नहीं बेस्ट ऑफ 5 है अपर फाइनल.
ओह
दिखा रहा है बेस्ट ऑफ 5, पता नहीं होगा नहीं होगा. दिखा तो बेस्ट ऑफ 5 रहा है.
अबे ये किधर है
जो भी है.
स्टैटिस्टिक्स.
वेलोसिटी को उनका गेम अभी अब यहाँ से अपन मान ही सकते हैं कि वेलोसिटी जीत जाएगी ये मैप. अगला भी जो गेम
नहीं अगर हारी तो भी क्या सीन है.
अगर हारी तो एसएलटी के साथ मैच होगा, जीती तो बूम के साथ होगा।
ऐसा है, बट अपर में ही होगा।
हाँ, मतलब एनी विच वेज दोनों टीम के साथ खेलना ही पड़ेगा ना।
अभी इधर तो ये बन चुका है क्लर्च भाई,
हाँ,
शेड्यूल तो बन चुका है।
एसएलटी बूम और मोटिवा भाई। बट तुमको पता है क्या हर्ष भाई,
नहीं,
मैच
नहीं।
तुरंत कल है।
अरे एसएलटी नाउ से वीएलटी बूम है।
एसएलटी नाउ आ गया?
हाँ,
अच्छा हाँ, अपडेट हो गया होगा ना, अब तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता।
ओ अपर ब्रैकेट बीओफा है।
हाँ, तो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, तुरंत कल मैच है।
और भाई गुड थिंग इज कि मोटिव लोअर ब्रैकेट में है, बट द थिंग
इन
इज
लोग को
एसएलटी
लंबा
और
रन करना है।
एसएलटी और बूम तगड़ी टीम्स लग रही है। एसएलटी आई फील तगड़ी लग रही है ना। एसएलटी तुम बोल रहे थे ना?
एसएलटी बहुत अच्छी टीम है, वो भले ई किंग्स से हारी थी, बूम को हराई थी 2-0 भाई। नहीं, बट वीएलटी अलग टियर पे है यार हर्ष भाई। मतलब जब गेम देख रहे हो ना तुम इनका, तुमको समझ में आएगा कि वीएलटी कितना ज्यादा ये है यार, कितनी ज्यादा मेंटली टफ है।
मोटिव को 2-1, बूम को 2-0।
हाँ, तो वो लोग हारे हैं ना, एक एक मैप हारे हैं देखो।
हाँ,
फिर
एक
बूम
एक
को
मैप
2-0
बनता है।
किंग्स से भी एक मैप हार गए थे वो लोग।
ये एसएलटी मतलब टफ टीम है ब्रो।
बट तुम्हारा अपडेट कौन से वाले में हुआ? लिक्विड वीडियो में देख रहे क्या तुम?
हाँ,
बूम भी है नीचे ना।
भाई डमारा को मिनियन बुलाते ये लोग।
मुझे व्हाट डूइंग
आ,
भाई हर्ष भाई, वीएलटी असेंट पे लास्ट टाइम मचाई थी ना। लास्ट
Ascent
असेंट
पे?
ही खेली थी ना। हाँ हाँ, मचाई थी ना।
हाँ हाँ
जो लास्ट मैप क्लोज करी थी उसमें असेंट ही था लास्ट।
हाँ।
भाई तो तुमको पता है, नाओस एसएलटी बैंगर गेम है कल का।
ऐसा
बैंगर गेम है नाओस एसएलटी,
देखते हैं।
है ना।
ग्रेविटी एफपीएस
वीएलटी बूम
भाई, तू क्या 12 बजे चालू होने वाला है वो गेम?
12:30।
ओके ओके ओके। ग्रेविटी एफपीएस थैंक यू फॉर द ₹40। एलएफ का दूसरा
मतलब
नाम गोलू नहीं गोटी है।
कम टाइम है नेक्स्ट
Real.
ईयर के लिए।
रियल। थैंक यू सो मच ग्रेविटी बाय फॉर द ₹40। आज से एलएफ का नाम गोटी, गोटी गेमर, गोटी गेमर वाटी चैनल। भाई क्रेजी यार, क्रेजी। ऑन लूप बेबी, लेट्स फ्रिकिंग गो। शीश, ये क्या है? बच्चे दे रहे। Halloween haunts your Discord. Beware your notification sounds have a chilling twist. Head to your settings if you dare to switch back. मेरे को नोटिफिकेशन आता ही नहीं
यार
है।
हर्ष भाई,
हाँ हाँ
लोअर ब्रैकेट में मोटिव और एनएस है, तो जो भी टीम जाती है नीचे, जो भी टीम नीचे जाती है वो एनएस को तो बाहर निकाल देगी भाई।
ट्रू
एनएस तो फॉर श्योर बाहर हो जाएगी,
ट्रू।
पर मोटिव बहुत हार्ड रहेगी नीचे भाई।
हाँ मोटिव, हाँ मोटिव ही टफ है ना सबसे।
हाँ, नीचे मोटिव एकदम रैंडमली जाग जाती है, पता है।
लेट्स गो। तुम्हारे सॉन्ग्स भी है हर्ष भाई? एक ही है जमापुर। Watch it, cha-cha. Watch it, cha-cha. Watch it, cha-cha. Beautiful. अल्टेफोर का कुर्ता कब बनाएगा? अल्टेफोर का कुर्ता? We'll try. Nah, bro, come on. Bro, they missed. Come on, they missed that, भाई. जो मेन फ्रेम था वो ही मिस किए भाई. जो मेन फ्रेम है वो ही मिस किए. Now, where's the salute frame? Salute to SK Rossi. Where's that frame? Hey. Valorant Esports INSA. The salute frame. Salute किए यार हम लोग रॉसी को. What's that? 1000 लाइक नहीं हो रहे भाई. लोग लाइक्स नहीं हो रहे यार. क्या सीन है? ओए तुम लोग ने ये देखा चैट? ये देखा तुम लोग ने? बाय बाय कर दिया. क्लच भाई,
हेलो,
मेरे हिसाब से अगले सीजन अगर करण T1 में गया
हाँ
तो T1 यड़ भगा देगी.
हाँ, बट T1 से मेरे को तो लगता है अभी जो 4 निकले हैं ये
4
लोग
कौन निकले?
मजाक कर. अभी T1 नहीं, मतलब जेनजी से जो 4
जेनजी.
निकले हैं,
हाँ.
जेनजी से 4 निकले, ये लोग मजाक कर रहे हैं. ये लोग शायद वापस साइन करेंगे, देखना.
ये क्या है?
कि ना लास्ट ईयर क्या हुआ था पता है? मंचकिन का ऐसा ही डाला था और फिर मंचकिन ने वापस साइन किया था.
लाकी तो रिटायर होके वापस आया था और वहां फिर छोड़ दिया उसको.
वही एग्जैक्टली, अभी 2 महीने पहले तो साइन किया उसको.
भाई लेकिन व्हाट इफ
मजाक कर रहे हैं भाई. इतनी
What?
जल्दी भाई तुमको लगता है कि ये लोग ये प्लेयर को छोड़ेंगे?
पैसा खत्म हो सकता है कभी भी. सुनो तो,
जी का पैसा खत्म होगा.
व्हाट इफ
हाँ. मिटियोर के साथ.
जी फाइटिंग.
अरे वाह कसम, ये सब नहीं सोचा था भाई. हर्ष भाई एक चीज बता दूं,
बोलो बोलो.
जी बहुत हैवी कुक कर रही है.
ये देखो, ये इंसान को पता है भाई.
जी जिन लोग का ट्रायल ले रही है ना, जी
ये
का जो
इंसान को
roster
पता है.
आएगा ना,
ये बंदा कस्टम बनाता है
बहुत
उनके.
हैवी कुक हो रहा है, बहुत हैवी.
क्रेजी.
हर्ष भाई कल वीएलटी जीतती है बूम से अगर,
हाँ
तो भी बस 1 विन दूर रहेगी बे.
हाँ. टू क्वालिफाई टू पैसिफिक, VCT पैसिफिक. और अपन
और
पूरा साल.
क्लासिक आएगा
नहीं,
यार.
शांत. अब तक हुआ नहीं है. हुआ ही नहीं है. हुआ ही नहीं है. हमको पता ही नहीं है क्या बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग.
हाँ, वही.
हार भी सकती है भाई. SLT बहुत टफ टीम है.
बूम भी बहुत टफ है ब्रो.
बूम बहुत टफ है. मोटिव भी बहुत टफ है.
सब टफ है.
सब टफ है भाई, बहुत ज्यादा. नाइस सेटअप बाय द वे. हारी की तो लोअर ब्रैकेट है ना. भगवान करे लोअर ब्रैकेट ना जाए हम, क्योंकि लोअर में जाएंगे तो हर गेम में धड़धड़ होगा. अहिला तेरा बर्थडे था बड़ा. ये क्या सीन? हैप्पी बर्थडे. मस्त लगाया रे दिवाली लाइटिंग. नाइस नाइस नाइस. क्रेज़ाय डर्मी कूल. ओ ये हुडी क्या पहना है भाई मैंने. चट ये कौन सा हुडी है यार? ये स्ट्रीमर ने ये जो हुडी पहना है ये कौन सा है? इतना ब्यूटीफुल कैसे लग रहा है? ओ आई गेस ये वही है जो हम सब लोग सोच रहे हैं. अबे ये वाले हुडी का है ना, मैं एक रील वील कुछ तो बनाऊंगा, क्योंकि है ना ये वाला जो है ना हुडी, वो इन रियल लाइफ ड्रिप करने पूरा अच्छे से ये करने के बाद है ना ऐसा दिखता है ना. मेरे को ऑनेस्टली ये वाले हुडी से ज़्यादा ये पसंद है, लेकिन लोगों को ये स्टाइल ज़्यादा पसंद आता है ऑब्वियसली. बट आई लव दिस शाइट ब्रो.
जायंटेक्स ने अपना रोस्टर साइन करा है पता है पूरा.
कौन कौन?
जायंटेक्स ने पूरा रोस्टर वापस साइन किया, मतलब जो था उनका.
अभी मैं क्लच भाई को बोल देता कौन पूछा, लेकिन नहीं बोल रहा। क्लच भाई प्यार से पूछ रहे क्या 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 डाले।
क्या क्या डाले नहीं,
अरे मतलब किसको किसको साइन किए।
वही लोग जो उनका रोस्टर था,
अच्छा,
क्लाउड,
अच्छा,
आरा,
अच्छा।
ग्रबिनो वाला।
अच्छा।
But yeah, well, let's see in the second map here in Ascend whether Nongshim will they be
नहीं
able to
बोलना था,
bring
चैट नहीं
us the
बोलना था।
extra mile, or will it be Velocity to clean sweep everything into a 2-0 and a 4-0 in this group stage? Of course, with your casters, Dax and
ताई के साथ करना पोटैटो ताई के साथ कर दे तो मजा आएगा यार। लेकिन वो अभी उनको है ना समझ गया है, उनको समझ गया है मैं कौन और कब बोलता हूँ ना, तो उनको समझ गया है।
Right now,
तो वो फंसती नहीं है इजीली। क्लच भाई फंस जाते भाई, हमेशा क्लच भाई फंस जाते।
Map pick here of Ascent. Asrai, our panel was talking about some
भाई हम लोग
very
दोस्त लोग
smart
मिलते हैं ना
things.
तो
We
कौन
have
और कभी
Russ and
करते
Matt
रहते हैं
figuring
भाई,
out
कोई एक दूसरे को कोई चीज बताता ही नहीं है।
the operator, but I want to see the SK Rossi
कुछ नया ढूंढ, नया भी है।
Francis showdown. I want to see that happen.
वो तुम लोग को तो बताया नहीं अब
I
तक।
feel like we had a lot of those from the previous.
All right,
matches.
VLT
Something
on
was
defense.
SK Rossi versus RB against maybe.
Dambi on Vele.
Not so much. Anyways, looking forward to see how this attack from attacking side start from Nongshim will be when again they're gonna still have the double duelist from with Dambi still playing on that Waylay, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, it's been mixed results though for Nongshim, but they picked this map versus Velocity for a good reason. Crypt again. Maybe some antis that we saw a while ago on Lotus. Francis though in the Thorns, lightning fast, gets the kill there. And just disregarding all the vines set up
एक
here by
main है, एक main है।
Nongshim.
Oh,
Two
nice
already here
hinder,
for Velocity.
nice!
They're just so confident on their shots. And this is gonna be a flawless one.
We don't lose pistols, baby!
Continue the trend.
साहब।
And Morgan was saying it a while
भाई
ago.
काटने में बाहर
A
निकल
team
के चाटा
that
दिया
can
है।
get a flawless run here at the Ascension group stage. The only team that can do that now is Velocity, and they're putting themselves in a good position here with this pistol win.
Yeah, he also mentioned about how strong or versatile.
Bro,
Velocity
Medlin ने
is
कैसा मारा ना
because
हिंडर
of
होने
their
से
double
पहले।
initiator. They love to use it every single time, and it just keeps working. Russ is such a general. A floor general, I think, for Velocity here. He's able to really set it up for every single one. You know how we mentioned sometimes that, oh, you know, this breach is just for maybe Damara, but it works for everyone. Everyone is able to just fall in line, use it, and then it just works.
Yeah, it's just been so disciplined there for Velocity overall, but this is where it gets concerning. Nongshim never count out their prowess. And throughout the series, they have been stellar at these eco rounds.
Ved Bawa!
Sheriffs
Happy Diwali!
count. Make it tough for Velocity to have
भाई
those
ये पिस्टल नहीं आ रहा अभी।
numbers.
मैच में असेंट को हटाया
Nongshim
है।
back away from A
हैं?
and look to rotate towards the B side.
अरे आपसे पूछ रहा
Yeah,
हूँ,
मेरे को नहीं पता।
that big kill from Ivy
मतलब
is gonna make
पर्ल
them a
और वो
lot
किसकी जगह आया है?
more
नहीं पता
confident
बनता है।
to push out here.
Yeah.
But of course, SK Rossi
Chat
is
को
gonna
बता
be the
रहेगा।
one to deter the
Tap tap 2 kills।
Okay, Rossi, oh, the light speed making it tough. He scopes out at an inopportune moment. The flood from Nongshim looking strong, and with the pistols, they're getting the job done. B now right for the taking, and Ivy! A second shot for correction, but hey, it's the right answer anyway. Spike to be planted. Velocity.
लास्ट मैच का
Expect
रिकैप हो रहा
this
है।
kind of hard hit from Nongshim. Francis gets the intel. Dambi with the trade and the thrifty win from Nongshim. We've seen how effective this has been throughout the series.
Oh yeah. It just literally happened last time too.
Yeah.
This is insane though. How does this keep happening for
NT,
Nongshim? They're able to
NT.
convert just these pistol rounds by slowly encroaching. Yeah, crazy stuff.
So, you want a stat right now?
Sure,
If you win
lay
the
it on me.
pistol, you don't win the second round. It doesn't happen. Like
That's so
Velocity
sad.
round 1, then lost round 2 in the first map, and then Nongshim won the
Tension
second
नहीं हो रहा
pistol.
मैच देखने में,
Velocity
पता है, आप जो भी
made the
करना है
force
करो।
buy happen. What a trend
Ascent
for
और
the series.
Ascent और
But
Lotus
hey,
out है क्लच
it
भाई।
makes it very wild coming into the game
एक
here.
बार बिल्कुल टेंशन नहीं,
absolutely.
आप हारो जीतो
That being
फर्क
said,
कुछ नहीं पड़ता।
Nongshim not wasting any time starts to
Number
make
one
the move
खत्म किया है
onto
भाई।
short here with Damara. Ooh, he's
This Damara is trash on other agents, only one trick neon. चुप बैठ के खेलना अपने घर पे आगा से 60 hertz पे चुप
Bubble
बैठना।
flash, maybe the fake out. We'll see.
Oop.
Damara should not peek this.
Just don't blink.
Can.
Damar? Oh, no. Does he get a kill? Not gonna happen. Dambi with the perfect saturate now straight onto the
अरे
side.
अरे क्या
Dambi
घूम के दे रहा ना
still
भाई
locked on. A
हेलीकॉप्टर
third kill there to clear out the corner. And he's gonna be, yeah, this is the perfect round for Dambi. Just rack up the kills, get the convergent paths as soon as possible. 4 already. SK Rossi will shut down the highlight. But this is should be.
I go
Oh my god.
I can believe. I saw it before. I can believe again, but Ivy has the angle. The pinch is here,
भाई
and
साहब
Nongshim secure
डाम्बी
the
का
second
एस दे
round.
दिया रॉसी ने उसको
I mean, Dambi did get another ult charge, you know, by dying, so that still helps. But yeah, like you mentioned, it is.
भाई
just
डम्बी देखो
going
ना
to
घूम
be,
घूम के दिए ला
a
भाई
very
प्लेयर है रे ये
quick,
बहुत
I think just bonus round for Nongshim here, especially with Damara getting caught out
Smile
in
तो है
the
रॉसी
open
के
like
चेहरे पे
that.
उसको
I thought he had like
को
someone
मार के।
else to assist him to kind of give him the information, and then he's the one that feeds off of the kills with the shorty just because the 3-man push. But again, you know, no information, really hard to read that situation.
Whoa, the push from
Crazy
SK
by
Rossi.
Rossi,
So brave
crazy.
and so bold. Works out well, knowing that Dambi was trying to line things up with the convergent path and immediately velocity right
Crazy,
now.
bhai.
Madeline, SK Rossi.
What
there
a
to spread
freaking
forward.
peek.
The orb control was so important coming into the round when Dambi was 1 away from the ultimate, and literally
He was.
SK Rossi catching him mid.
इंसिल भाई थैंक यू सो मच फॉर द 40 रुपीस कमाल आदमी हो यार घी वाली रोटी नहीं लाए
Just like a while ago.
आ गया
from
रॉसी आ
Dambi.
गया
Potential ace, but no, yeah, that's just gonna bump up SK Rossi's ultimate. We're
So
just
what does
talking
this
about
guy mean?
how both Dambi and SK Rossi ramping up
भाई
to
ये
their
देखो
to
टैप
their
दिया बाद में
full
रॉसी ने
Yeah, I
टैप
mean, they were thinking about it.
चल मतलब
Nongshim,
क्या
if they can get the hinder, catch anyone. Dambi doesn't even need to get the orb.
घी खत्म
But velocity.
घी दे
a
दो, घी
step
खत्म है।
quicker. These calls have been just so solid.
ये क्या है लेकिन ये क्या है
We've seen teams
कोई
fall to the
dialogue है ये?
wayside just because they hesitate. Not Velocity Gaming. And that's what they have brought here into Ascension Pacific. Tied up now. The conversion path is available here, and Nongshim are playing it safe. The Arcro straight up into the Prowler. They know that that chamber could peek out into B main, and they're using utility. They send out Dambi.
भाई
and now
कुछ
they're putting
समझता
pressure
नहीं तो
onto B
अंक
side.
अंक करने लग जाते हो सालों
because of that haunt.
Wow.
It gives so much information though, but he's still stuck.
अंक अंक
Scan
अंक
to try and fend them off. Madeline to the corner. SK Rossi actually killing Ivy. And Madeline making Nongshim work for it again. Down to a 3v3. And it isn't as clean
Flourish,
as
bhai.
Nongshim Red Force would have
रुको
liked.
रुको राउंड के बाद
Spike planted now here. And Russ just waiting for the rest of the forces to be in position.
Yeah, probably also waiting for the fault line too to come out. Lightning Fast making sure that he's got smokes on B main. Everyone else from Nongshim is going to be at the back of this B site. So, yeah, converging pass.
No, look at Dambi. He's looking towards spawn.
भाई उसने गलत
conversion
ult
path
किया।
will be cast. Does velocity get
अरे, फिर
affected
भी
by
कुछ
it? They're
फायदा
in the
नहीं।
lane. SK Rossi will get taken down, sure. And now Russ
2v2.
out in the open. Russ wins the fight. Lightning fast though. No one seeing it coming.
भाई,
X-Ross will
Ross।
get them all in the end. The clutch up there from X-Ross to keep Nongshim in the lead. And there you have it, the third round for the Korean squad.
Honestly thought it was going to go
क्लच
the
भाई
velocity way just because of, you know, it just looked
कमाल
like that.
आदमी हो यार
Converging
घी
pass
वाली
should have
रोटी नहीं
just
लाए
gotten every single
नहीं पता क्लच भाई को भी
क्या
नहीं पता ना तुमको भी ये
नहीं क्या है बताओ जरा
छी भाई अंकल हो तुम तो
Around so
नहीं
close
बताओ
again, no thanks to
W, W,
velocity.
W.
But Nongshim,
अंकल हो
your
भाई
team
रहने दो
do not flinch
W,
in
W,
those
W.
घी वाली
situations.
रोटी
Tour de
अब
force
मेरा
brought on out. Velocity again aggressing towards B main and
Ooh,
even into A
what a
main,
stun!
but like
No,
fast,
he
across
whiffed
for Francis
Damara!
X-Ross in position. Russ making the aftershock count from afar. But Velocity banking on their IGL to do it all here towards the A side. Blinded, sure, or in this case, Decayed. Deafened,
Oh,
okay.
nice by
but
Russ. Got
doesn't even
three,
need
makes
to
it
hear where his
2v2.
opponents are coming from.
That's
He
so
brings
good.
2 to the
अरे
grid with
यार,
him, 3 overall.
ऋषित भाई
But the damage has
एक
been
मार
done
देते
here by Nongshim. Spike planted now by RB. Madeline needs to do it all in a 1v2. And with the C's, he avoids it for now. Madeline crossing through bit by bit here. RB. And now it's Faustine. Madeline still wants to fight. Ivy gets the trade. And yet again, sweat there for Nongshim, but they get it done.
I
क्या
think we're seeing a
होता है
pattern
बताओ
here.
जरा
भाई मुझे भी नहीं पता चैट बोली थी बस और मेरे को पता नहीं था तो अंक अंक करने लग गए सब तो इसलिए मैं तुमको भी वही किया
board Nongshim before they got into the site. There was nobody from Nongshim. They got delayed enough that Ross was able to isolate fights when he should have been.
क्या
क्या आपका कभी दिल टूटा है?
हाँ क्यों
भाई पूछ रहा था.
The Nongshim roster has been Ivy. If
आपको
Ivy
कौन सा
gets
पानी
shut
पसंद
down,
है?
the
कौन से
capability
brand का
for
पानी
Nongshim
पसंद है?
to potentially clutch
से
around when
brand
Escaros
का?
is still alive, I feel like just
मतलब
drastically
Bisleri,
drops.
Bisleri.
Well, Nongshim are doing a really good job
Revealing area.
finding where to hit the sites. They stay away from the chamber who has the operator. And here for Velocity, it is the only real
कैसा
saving
लिख
grace
रही
at
है?
the end of the round.
मेरी
France
चप्पल
now
चोरी हो गई.
blindside straight into the market. Nongshim
अबे
investing
ये क्या ult
utility.
किया है
Decision
रस
here
ने?
for Velocity
No
to take
Rossi
mid.
missed.
And Damar now with the takedown onto RB. Still Escarossi alive. Forces Dambi to refract on out. This is dangerous though here for Nongshim because of the
Bro,
courtesy
Dambi
of
with two
Velocity.
trades.
Dambi though with the double.
2v3.
Dambi's not done. He finishes the round on a high note there. A 3K for Dambi to give Nongshim the 3-round lead.
तुमको पता है इसमें
Wow.
अमेरिका में स्कूल में ना जो भी 6-7 बोल रहा है उसको डबल
holding
होमवर्क मिल
mid,
रहा है.
not overly panicking.
क्या,
once
क्या,
they
क्या,
heard the
क्या?
roll
जो भी 6-7 बोल रहा है ना क्लास में उसको टीचर डबल होमवर्क दे रही है.
short, but again, it just did not have the impact that they were kind of looking for.
चैट में भी वैसा ही होना चाहिए.
Still
6-7 लिखते
holding
साथ डबल टाइम आउट.
Yeah, I mean, they played off the
6-7 फिर करो.
They knew they wouldn't just
Reality मस्ती
leave
कर रही
Dambi
है,
to
Oh,
hold the
Rossi.
right. That is
आज
the
पार्टी
beauty
करनी
of the
है.
Nongshim system. So aware of what could be their weakness coming into the round. The mid rounds there from RB.
चैट में पूछ रहे 6-7 का मतलब क्या है? छी अंकल.
SK Rossi has gotten away with this before. Dambi.
भाई स्कूप इन करके हेड हंटर माफिक मार रहा है.
Prowler into the light speed. SK Rossi has to bail on out again. And here we go with contact, perhaps? No. Nongshim. They don't feel it's safe enough, and they're just going to go for the orb instead.
Yeah. Maybe slowed down as well by Russ knowing that his flashes are going to be there as a response. X-Ross.
Ooh.
Spotting out the Mara though, but no assistance for him, so he's not
B exec कर रहा है.
also comfortable pushing that location at least.
Ooh, mid lane with the ult. Aftershock as well. Oh, ra 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 ra. अरे रे 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 रे. अरे रे रे. Mid lane तो येड़ी भगा था ना ult के साथ.
Taking it all. 4 down on the side of Nongshim already. X-Ross will at least get rid of the Mara.
येड़ भगा दी.
At this point in the corner,
येड़
what
भगा
can
दी.
you do?
अरे
Russ
रे.
here, ready to check alongside the rest of the team. The flood. Wow, that's too many velocity
भाई
to
उसको 4
handle.
हिट डाला बे.
The defense gets one back.
Man, again,
मैडलिन जब भी ult
right?
चालू करता है दो मारता
They
है.
wanted to push through.
हाँ ना भाई क्या ult किया.
To have the aftershock and the Hunter's Fury used initially just to stifle because they were bottlenecked from B main. They didn't have, I guess, any more dashes to get into the site, to close the door, to secure any part of B faster. So this slower approach was to Velocity's liking. They were like, if you're going to slow push this, we have the exact abilities to punish you guys with.
Again a push.
Wow, this is
Rossi
great.
ये बार
Russ
one tap
and
खाएगा.
Rossi looking to set things up for the play here, but Ivy, you just can't challenge him with those angles. The best shot from Nongshim so far, 30 kills in the last map, by the way. Lightning fast though, bailing out as Nongshim. A stellar execute onto A. The lurk still here from Ivy, and Damara finally gets the takedown there.
4v4.
Dambi's got his ultimate once again. Perfect lineup. It'll stop basically everyone coming through from spawn here.
Would kick this
Throws it
streamer
out. It's
लिखता
only
है.
Lightning fast to get hit by it, so there's still a chance for Velocity to rush into the site.
Yeah.
I go गया round.
What the hell?
3v3. 3v2.
Shim still so prepped for them. And with Madeline trying to play onto them.
2v2. What a shot.
Like
1v1?
looking for the push. Great for trade again. It's just Nongshim. Already. X-Ross will at least get rid of the Mara.
येड़ भगा दी.
At this point,
आवाज कट रही है.
So this
हाँ.
slower approach, like if your abilities
Again a push. Rossi ये बार one tap खाएगा. One tap
भाई कम से कम 3 राउंड तो 1v1 हारा होगा ना मैडलिन.
खाएगा. किसको मारा? What? Unreal. कूल कूल इधर देखो एक बारी रॉसी ये बार ये गोली सर पे नहीं लगी है वो यहाँ पे पैदा हो गया और इधर हेडशॉट लगाए उसको किधर लगा इधर ना ब्रो दैट्स हॉरेंडस दैट्स हॉरिफिक ये दूसरा शॉट कनेक्ट हुआ I don't know. Explain.
In that last round,
That was
the shutdown on the
diabolical.
chamber was just so clear cut.
With that, it is going to be, you know, a bit of a
अरे
slowdown
भाई होता
here
है पिंग
for
डिफ अरे इधर जीरो
Velocity.
पिंग मिलता है दोनों को
Not as much as I think
लैंड पे खेल रहे वो लोग
on that Lotus map, but to be fair, it
पहला
still
शॉट तो
is
नहीं पड़ा
the
उसको
first
दूसरा
half
पड़ा
here.
रहेगा
We're kind of set if Nongshim still wins like 3 more rounds, and then we're gonna have an almost identical first half from last game.
वो वॉल तो वॉल बैंग नहीं होता वॉल बैंग होता तो उधर लिख के आता ना ऊपर की वॉल बैंग हुआ है
Velocity gaming from
yeah.
any situation. And yeah, speaking of velocity, that adjustment coming into this tournament to play their breach neon style here on Ascent when they used to play that meta comp. Still, the learning curve here for Velocity and lightning fast now. He's holding close with the judge, Nongshim. They know something's amiss, and a team like Nongshim, you're gonna wait to see what's on the other side first. The Prowler gets confirmation. And yeah, cheeky plays from Velocity right now. It's even more so amplified by them clearing
Arre ma.
it into B.
अरे रे
Just the one though on SK Rossi. I think this is just fine for them, but oh my god. Okay, a shot
Arre
connects.
shit.
That smokes
Arre
down,
shit,
and then
yaar.
Lightning Fast has nowhere to escape.
Yeah, he's playing so disciplined right now here for Nongshim. Safe rather than sorry. They commit the Nightfall. They clear out Lightning Fast eventually.
Ooh,
At this
Madeline
point,
gets one.
It will have to be Velocity hitting shots
Ivy
like
lurk
that to
pe.
make this possible. Madeline does get rid of the smokes though from the Nongshim side.
So with that, it does still make it a little bit easier to digest maybe as Nongshim, but then, well, they're the ones going to be devouring his Ivy with that wraparound, man. That's what they needed. That's what they wanted to do, and they'll take it.
Yeah, Ivy has just been having a series to remember for himself. To secure these kills, get these first frags on the board. Stat float is utterly unreal. Kills for him, and I guess that's for Nongshim. The kill distribution heavily on one so far.
Yeah.
A while ago for Velocity is a bit more spread out. It was actually
उधर वॉल बैंग नहीं होता आई गेस इससे हाँ भी नहीं होता ना
Madeline at M1.
नहीं पता नहीं
Oh, Francis immediately uses his dimensional drift, gets quite a bit of information as he spots only the
रॉसी विद द ऑफ
Soap at this point.
ऑलमोस्ट
pop shot.
Oh,
from
Dambi को
SK
मारा
Rossi
उसने
wants
wall
to
bang.
connect, and as you can see, oh, actually did onto Dambi. Just realized down to 30.
Yeah, damn it.
रीटेक खेल रहे पूरा अल्ट्स नहीं है
Trying to crawl onto the side.
Two guys
now.
playing main, three guys
Shotgun,
playing main.
The human recon bolt will back away to a safer angle. And Nongshim, they're wary of any kind of mid push from Velocity.
माँ,
but
ये
full
क्या
retake down
मारा by
ready
Francis?
To steady his hand to get two.
ठीक है 2 for 2
Velocity make the
there's
trade
still
work
one guy on mid
after this, but
and
keep an eye out
guy on main
Ivy still lurking from mid.
मिड वाला तो रिवील हो जाएगा
Should spot Ivy though. He hears it, has to break it. Now Velocity knows there is another angle, but they don't expect Dambi to be this close. The double from Dambi. It's all up to Madeline now. And he can't
One
handle
HP
all
पे
that
मारा
pressure.
बंदा है।
It's Nongshim updates.
अच्छा गिली
वाले जीतने दे रहे हैं ऐसा लग रहा है
Flank. What a-
नहीं भाई
what a
बहुत अच्छा
beating
राउंड
push
निकाले
that we
नोंगशिम
saw From Dambi there.
अबे तो मेन कोई केयर क्यों नहीं
That
कर रहा
replay once again.
आई
They start to push.
ट्रू
And again, just the amount of timing.
देखो
I
ना।
think they might have caught the. They might have
4
understood.
second look-alike के साथ word.exe हो गया।
Because it seems like Nongshim are
Thank you
back
for the
on track
party, Manju
once
bhai.
more. Still, at least in the first half. Last round. we
ट्रेविस
go.
के कॉन्सर्ट में नहीं
Velocity
गए ट्रेविस का
weaker in
कॉन्सर्ट
terms
अपने
of the
स्ट्रीम पे होता
firepower,
है
but
2
we'll see
मिनट
how they're
रुक
gonna be
चालू
able to make
होएगा
this happen as Madeline has that ultimate of his, that Hunter's Fury. If they can just maybe stop them from getting into the site, that's something.
ओ भाई रॉसी को बिठा दे रहे वे
Shutting down Ivy.
एनीवेज लो भाई ये तो
Go next for Velocity in terms of those initial set plays. There's still a chance, as you said, thanks to that Hunter's Fury. This is so tough when you lose your chamber and now you lose Rust as well. Two heavy hitters from the Velocity side, taken down early on. Madeline trying to respond with the Hunter's Fury, but Dambi, that was so daring! Scared off Velocity, actually. You did see Damara try to protect his teammate, but in any case, it's still Nongshim seeing an easier take towards his B side here.
Yeah. Damara unsure of mid, so he's double checking it with his teammate. Since they did see a few players of Velocity or Nongshim there, but now that they realize nothing's up, yeah, they're just gonna have to march their way back into this B side and try to retake it.
Yeah, Slug comes out onto the corner. Dambi also in position here by Cubby. Francis already got the job done there. Lightning fast though, brings the judge, picks up the gun.
Ayo,
That was
Francis!
sharp. Quick execution
Francis का
onto
sharp
the final
है।
member of
इनसे भाई देखिए मतलब क्वार्टर बेस जब उंगली टेढ़ी करने की बारी हमारी आई ये खत्म।
आपसे मार रहा है वो फ्रांसिस, हाँ?
What a statement though. Here the last few rounds of the first half Asarai from Ivy to Francis.
ये डायलॉग मैंने सुना है किधर तो, ये डायलॉग मैंने सुना है इधर किधर तो, ये किसका है?
I mean, it just
ये कोई तो पिक्चर में डायलॉग है।
of an aiming.
Thank you for
type
the
of
potty,
players,
Insil
you know,
bhai.
these two from Nongshim really have been. In any case, we're gonna go for a quick little halftime for a breather.
Just come outside in the night. Check the time. Then you find una The curious going nothing but you at your prime. But it's shot away the data, so don't miss your mind. I've been flying out of time, what's the peace of mind? And if I is in the amazing game, don't miss your mind.
क्या बोलते हैं ये डिस्कस कर रही है बताना नहीं चाहती
And here we have it. Second half feels very close. Or
पैसा वसूल लिख रहे, पैसा किधर है? फ्री कॉन्सर्ट, फ्री सालो।
I mean, Velocity has clawed their way up.
भाई बोल रहे थे ट्रैविस की कॉन्सर्ट को गए क्या?
But I think it wouldn't be the best testament to Nongship's efforts.
मैं बोला घर पे होता है अपने ट्रैविस का कॉन्सर्ट।
Is a close margin. Velocity have so much
मेरे
to
को
work
तो
for.
1-on-1 मिलता
I
है।
mean, this one, kill on the Francis. Huge here. Hinder comes in. Dambi also falls. Exactly what you want from Velocity Gaming.
I go.
Exos right now. Oh my. It's the pack that Morgan mentioned. When Velocity can play as 5.
क्या
they're
बात है,
looking
क्या
so
बात है।
strong. And here on the attacking side, you see the
भाई
best
0.0
example of
magnitude का
falls here
earthquake
on
आ गया।
Velocity.
wow, the shots as well. Just you saw Madeline just kind of dodging bullets, you know, Neo Matrix styles.
अभी अगला राउंड आने वाले
And
चलो।
I honestly thought like Francis did a pretty good job thinning down the HPs of the Velocity players. Like I think he tagged down 2 to 50, less than 50.
सिल्वर जोन पास अवेलेबल एट लो
There's a
रेट्स।
chance here that the rest of Nongshim can just have an easier time, and then Velocity were like, we're just gonna keep pressing short, not give any chance for Nongshim.
चलो
to
अभी
regroup.
अभी
And
फाइट
it
देखो ये 4v4 फाइट होनी।
High here for Velocity. Gotta be
Dambi
wary of
gets
the
one.
anti-eco though. Here
And
go Dambi already taking down Damara.
left.
Immediately Nongshim in base. Oh, but
Gets
firstly,
two.
lightning fast tries to make
wait.
paranoia count. But Nongshim again, just clearing these close corners. And this is what I'm talking
गया
about.
राउंड,
Struggles
राउंड गया।
on the anti-eco. Velocity. Gotta be careful with what awaits on the other side of
क्यों
the
भाई
slope
ऐसा?
here. And all in
क्या
all,
है ये?
Nongshim just stopping Velocity before they can even get started.
Yeah, seems like Velocity are
क्या
is
खाया है बे?
calling SK Rossi
तुम
back,
मेरा गाना सुन रहे थे?
bolster the firepower
तू
if
क्या?
possible.
How was it, bro?
Pick up some of
Bro, super good. सेंट्रल सीके में ओपन कर दो भाई।
रियाल। अरे नहीं तो फिर अपना टिकट वेस्ट हो जाएगा ना।
had Bucky in his hands. If no one clears him to the right, this
Shit,
is
next
I'm a what's in it morning, won't just stand a bit of energy.
Priming the utility.
Go back for back.
Wait, catch the chamber, but they've lost Russ in the spike also. In touching distance here for Nongshim. 35 seconds left. The flank from RB head spotted though.
क्या
SK
पिस्टल
Rossi,
जीतने के बाद इन
critical
लोगों को पछता नहीं
HP.
है ना
हाँ ना
अंदर?
यार।
Yeah, VLT
30 seconds left.
running out of options here.
yeah. It's either they save and just try to hero Phantom with SK
ये
Rossi.
भाई तुमको पता है मैं बॉलिंग करने गया था ना तो मैं अच्छा कर रहा था तुम्हारा गाना चलाया ना जब उसने उसके बाद मैं हग दिया बे
ऐसा
70 पे था मैं
Went to
70 से
catch
80 पे आ
velocity.
पाया बस
Don't let them set on up. And X Ross, you've been talking about that Bucky for quite a while. It delivers a third kill.
घोड़ा भाई फिन फिन बोल के मेरे को याद कर रहे हो
Confirmed
नहीं
by
फिनजिन
Nongshim.
फ्रिकिंग इडियट
Second time
थैंक यू
we've
द
seen
40 रुपीस
Yeah, so much value.
खुद को शाउट आउट ले रहा है
First contact that we had. Dambi somehow getting the shot connection. And I think
वहाँ पे जितने
a
लोग थे
bit
सबने
of
बोला
a-
ड्रिप तो हार्ड है
क्या क्या
जितने लोग थे ना सबने बोला ड्रिप एकदम हार्ड है भाई का
मेरा
हाँ
oh let's go bro
Okay, I was about to kind of like listen in and maybe he
Yeah.
tell us why if he actually did panic because he threw out his paranoia and then he realized there's like 4 people here. As he
पूछना
threw it,
कौन
he
नहीं
got
अभी
chased.
नहीं कौन पूछेंगे रुक मैं बताऊं एक बार तो आज की स्ट्रीम में क्लच भाई की लेंगे और इसको देख
All right, seems
भर दे
like
भर दे
they
इसको भर दे
realized
डाल दे सब
how this is gonna
अरे
go.
यार
It is gonna be the full commitment of velocity into the B site. And Nongshim are having none of it. Pushing aggressively. Already we have the Jambi and X-Ross. High-low situation as they're going to clear out Lightning Fast and SK Rossi. SK Rossi, always a hero.
भाई
With
मेरे को ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है ये मैप वन साइडेड हार रहे तो अगला भी वन साइडेड हारेंगे
तो उससे कुछ होगा नहीं
awkward fight there between the two of the teams, but still, Nongshim looking to take this lead to the next level. They had some difficulties on Lotus, on Ascent.
भाई
They looked
पता है हर्ष भाई कल तुम अगर एनवी का गेम प्ले देखोगे ना तुमको ऐसा लगेगा कि वो लोग ने खुद के ऊपर लगाया है और कल सब रोल्स रॉयस लेके आएंगे
क्यों
हाँ ऐसा खेल रहे थे
बता रही क्यों
अभी तो तुम भी 2.5 के ही हो गए फिर
2.5 के मतलब
2.5 रुपए के 2 रुपए का जोक मारते हैं उस दिन मेरे को 3 रुपए का कर दिया
sorry, I thought I heard Dax for a second there. He's so close to me, guys, that anyways,
यार क्लच भाई चिढ़ते नहीं पोटैटो दाई के साथ करने मजा आएगा रुको भाई फिर पोटैटो दाई गाली दे देती है भाई वो चिढ़ जाती है वो जेन्युइनली चिढ़ जाती है भाई वो गाली दे देती है
around the map compared to Lotus, or the rotations are just faster for Nongshim altogether, but it seems like they are keeping up with the pacing of velocity in all things considered.
दाई डीलो
I mean, they have these two duelists that can get quickly in position. Welcome back, by the way. But yeah, Jambi, Francis.
भाई आप
these guys
टायर
are
का
just
स्क्रू
happy to
फिक्स
contend
करने
early
वाला
on, and
पकड़ का आवाज जैसे
Kyle
हंसते
talked about it a while
हो
ago, operator of the Yoru, Francis. He's gonna try to find a pick here early on. Looking towards top mid.
Beeman push I go
For the court
डंबिया
anyway from the side. Jambi the one to watch out for. Refract on the way. Velocity still with the
अरे
push. The
भाई,
fast
सब
lane.
dodge कर रहा है।
Keep
अरे,
going.
अरे, अरे, अरे।
Francis right now
Bro, that was
gets
so
to
fast.
anyway. No matter
That
what
was
distance he
so
closed,
oh, okay.
Francis will take those kills there. And Nongshim trying to stabilize, but they're on the sides here. X-Ross failed. And
Bro,
Lightning
that was
Fast
so
RB trying to
good.
play it close. And as the dust settles, it's still Velocity who wins out the trades.
Absolutely. Now they're going to be calling in that smoke, allow them to at least regroup
क्लच भाई वो
first.
क्या डॉजेस किया ना
And
क्रेजी
teleport away
बाद
for
मारा भी दोनों ना।
Francis
हाँ
as he moves up and checks up onto A main. His
उसकी याद आ गई
gate
बे।
crash is not close enough B that if his
होता तो मैं
teammate,
ऐसे ही
if
खेलता।
RB gets pushed, they're not going to be able to respond. So it's going to be them syncing up after the spike gets planted and then playing for the 2 versus 3 retake.
Yeah, I mean, the situational awareness though from Velocity, right? They tried to send it towards Francis, but they also found players to collect on all those different angles. Spike now planted. No, it's a tough ask to make it happen with the operator. RB trying to find the angle towards main. But then again, a regroup
निकालते हैं
perhaps
अगले
could
G3
be in the cards here for Nongshim.
Oh, that's going to definitely slow
इधर
them
से
down.
कमबैक नहीं आएगा
Now they know what their operator is going to be going through. Han gets thrown out. A lot of the starting utility of Nongshim placed right in front.
Oh, This shortly, Francis
Sabe
trying to
कर
dip
रहे हैं।
in to find the kill.
गौतम भाई ने 40 रुपए दिया और लिखा है a big shout out to Harsh भाई got a song in loop. Let's go गौतम भाई। ये भाई काइको की वो भी पैसा नहीं है भाई
Getting
इधर।
some nasty work done with the frags there. In the end, Velocity Gaming still taking round.
Thank you so much गौतम भाई for the party rupees
overwhelming,
on super
though,
chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That will also, you know, force the economy for Velocity to be just incredibly thin.
पैसा नहीं है इधर माँ
Sure, they
कसम
did get
की
the
वो भी
round
हो
in the
गए
end, but
गन्स के।
It's kind of those
फ्रांसिस कुछ भी मार रहा है ऑप से।
situations.
वो देख।
But we'll see, though. We'll see. In the end, at least they do stop. Yeah, sorry. I like to hear, listen into their discussions, but again,
player बोलते हैं
slowing
रॉसी
down
को।
the pace, definitely a big plus here for Velocity.
Hey, they found their spot in Velocity.
Yes,
They know they can
sir!
set the B main and shut down Francis just like that. Example made here by Damara. RB goes for the trade. Velocity, they do keep an eye out towards mid a lot more often than Nongshim would like. Russell's the one in position, but now RB slipping by. No one notices him coming. A small lapse there for Velocity, and Nongshim will take the advantage from there.
That's
नहीं
Rossi
यार।
running into the sites, create some openings, but
Russ
that is
भी low
not
है।
shaking RB whatsoever. Showing off his operator
2v3
skills, finally shut down by Russ.
बट एक बंदा बहुत लो है।
But still, a very hard position to be in as Velocity.
Yeah, I need an experienced player like RB. He can do
रस
it
पे भी
all.
ऑफ चिपकाया।
And he makes
Ah.
sure that Nongshim are ahead here. Lightning fast, also spotted. Sound cues heard there by Ivy. Really
GG's!
just
Tingnan
up
mo
to the
niya.
captain now, and
बरोबर।
he does have a sliver of HP to work with here.
We going tramap.
Yeah, again, notice, and now
भाई ये
posted.
Ivy,
It's a
sorry,
Jude
Francis
here,
कुछ भी opt
courtesy
कर रहा है,
of
कुछ भी।
Nongshim Red Forest there on map points.
That's incredible. Look at just how quickly RB was able to respond in time. He's showing to us that he's got some operator chops as well. Still, this was a very, very strong showing again from Nongshim. It just looked like there was a forced play there from Velocity on mid, which it truly was. But Damara just not realizing that there's always.
Is he
going
gonna
to be
flash?
such a
Yes, he's
quick
flashing.
response again
Ooh,
from the rest of
ooh.
Nongshim.
सब नीचे blind है. No, he missed.
Nongshim have all
And he
the
gets killed.
answers here. Damara look again.
Damara
please
inside.
Make this a contest.
Cross inside,
Something
gets
on
killed.
hand, straight onto the side. Phantom right down.
Damara 3 मार दिया. And a 4th. And a 5th.
Damara the ace. Blink and you'll miss it. The Predator ace delivered here by the
7 पे
duelist
2
of
कैसे
Velocity.
मारा भाई?
That just was like 5 to 10 seconds and the round was over.
So fast.
So fast. He waited, got the kill, opened up the lane, kept chasing, and then this 2 kills.
Oh.
Insane. I honestly thought he was going to get shut down by Francis there with the operator. And you know what? You just allow him. He will perform. And
Player है ना बनता है.
expectations.
Yeah, he feeds off that kind of energy and velocity. They'd love to see more of that. It's tough though. When there's a judge in
3
your
बार
face,
उसके
and now
मुंह पे
Damara
बात
shut
फूट फाट
down
मार दिया
early
ले.
on.
बिठा दिया उसको.
Thank you very much. Let me grab that Phantom back. Dambi here also. Look to wet his toes into
Shit.
mid.
Shit.
Velocity this time trying to contest with utility. Lightning fast, using paranoia, and also trying to play the cross angle with the shroud step. SK Rossi still with the operator. But Nongshim, they don't overstep their bounds here. Holding
I
the
got
trade.
it,
Now Dampy! Somehow he gets that one faster than SK Rossi. The kill.
And I feel get the
into
trade
wall
anyways.
bang headshot. Lightning fast.
Ooh.
Next on the chopping block perhaps, but Madeline's there to help out his teammate. It's VLT keeping the pressure going here from Cubby.
Ooh.
Francis now.
क्या
in the
किया
thick of
Francis?
things. Madeline with the overrun. Bit by bit. It's Velocity making that space, but the taps from X-Ross are just too damn good. We're going to a decider here, folks, as Nongshim answer back here on Ascent.
And what an answer it really was. Look at how incredible
तुमने देखा
the
एक चीज हमारा एक राउंड
I
एस
think
मारा
so.
उसके बाद वो लोग हार गए
हाँ तो एस नहीं मारना चाहिए ना.
तो नहीं तो वो बता रहा था कि हम लोग जीत भी सकते थे पर तुमको जीतने दिए
True, 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 true.
going to
क्या अभी
stop
सब दिखा देंगे तो बूम वाले रेडी रह जाएंगे ना पहले से
Hmm.
देख रहे हो
panel. Us was discussing about how Velocity was
मैं
just
तो अभी मेरे हिसाब से पिस्टल जीतना ही नहीं चाहिए। दोनों राउंड से ना पहले के उनको जीत देना चाहिए, मतलब जीतने देना चाहिए।
बेन डीआरएक्स में साइन हो गया वापस।
और किसको साइन नहीं कर रहे फिर?
वो स्ट्रेया को उन लोग ने फेयरवेल दे दिया।
किसको?
स्ट्रेया को, जो आरआरक्यू वाला
आ
था।
आ आ आ आ
ठीक है।
Does it matter if VLT loses now?
बहुत सारा टीम का ये
VLT जीत रही है या हार रही है? अगर जीतती है तो शायद वो SLT के अगेंस्ट खेलेगी, और अगर हारती है तो बूम के अगेंस्ट खेलेगी, ऐसा कुछ तो है शायद। लेकिन लिक्विपीडिया पे ब्रैकेट्स ऑलरेडी बन चुके हैं और उसमें बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स के अगेंस्ट मैच है ऐसा दिखा रहा है, तो अभी पता नहीं क्या सही क्या गलत, क्या सच क्या झूठ। बट लेट्स गो VLT, लेट्स गो VLT। ओपी अपर ब्रैकेट में अपन कंफर्म है। जिनजी टीम चेंज देखा? अब तक चेंज नहीं हुई है, बट वो लोग ने निकाल दिया सबको।
भाई अन्ना ट्वीट करते हैं हर्ष भाई, आई थिंक लूजिंग पिस्टल इज बेटर।
वही भाई, मैं भी वही बोल रहा हूँ ना कि पहले 2 राउंड हारो फिर बाय जीत जाओ। प्लेऑफ्स कब होगा? कल से ही शुरू है लिटरली। सिंपल बट स्वीट। आई लाइक चेटअप, आई लाइक माई चेटअप रीच्ड डैश दिस एक्ट। ये एक्ट में रैंक अप इसका हुआ है। i5 है, RTX है, माउस पैड बड़ा है, लो सेंसी प्लेयर है, लैपटॉप ऐसा वाकड़ा रखा है, और इसने एनीमे वो रखा है वो वाला। तो ये एक्ट असेंडेंट या डायमंड? आई गो विद डायमंड।
ये देखा तुमने? मंचकिन ने ऐसा डाला, LFT ऑलवेज स्ट्राइविंग फॉर विक्ट्री एंड ग्रोथ।
फिर
और लाकिया उसको रीट्वीट करके लिखता है सी यू अगेन इन 9 आवर्स। और लाकिया ने अपना ट्विटर बायो, नहीं दूसरा को लगा रियल है,
पके है।
बट वो मंचकिन रियल, किन ने रियल डाला है।
कब? कब डाला?
7:58 AM को।
अच्छा, लाला आखी बरा जाके आर्टिजन लिया। आखी हा बरा क्या है बंटा है? आखी हा बरा। ओ ये माउस कौन सा है भी? क्रेजी। ओ योई मस्त रे। डिस्ट्रिक्ट इन जापान। ओ ये देखो, खा पी के इस पे ही तेल लग गया हाथ पे, इसको ही पूछो। चिवड़ा खा लिया, इसको ही पूछो। माँ कसम चमक रहा है माउस पूरा। जापान बहुत बड़ा मॉल है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का। क्लीनर देन हॉर्सेस फेस। व्हाट यू फ्रिकिंग मीन इडियट? what do you know about my face भाई? लेकिन एक्चुअली क्लीन सेटअप है भाई, ये काफी अच्छा लग रहा है तेरा ये मारा कौन सा कंपनी है चैट? लेट्स गो VLT, लेट्स गो। ओ नाइस ब्रो। ये हुडी कौन सा है ब्रो? ये वेबसाइट
भाई एक बार डिस्को DM खोलो।
there's a LOL competition in Brazil right now. The teams are LOL, ANDG, 100 Vices, Fnatic। ये क्या है भाई? G12 JNGG।
भाई फोनाटिक कार्मन को
अबे खेलने देना, अबे खेलने देना, स्टोरी क्या बना रहा है ओए, खेलने देना शांति से। व्हाट ए नाइस चैट, ब्यूटीफुल चैट। कल हमारे यहाँ पे है ना लाइटिंग किया है बहुत क्रेजी, और बहुत ज्यादा क्रेजी किया है। मैं तुम लोगों को दिखाता हूँ। तो कल तुमको बताऊं, लिटरली वहां पे गर्दी हुई थी। कैसे दिखाओ तुम लोग को, फोटो कहाँ पे है वो, देखो ऐसा है ना, ऐसा लाइटिंग की है, इतना क्रेजी एपिक लाइटिंग की है हमारे इधर, ठीक है, एपिक। तो वहां पे लिटरली 4 रास्ता है, वो 4 रास्ता, और वहां पे बीच में खड़े रह के लड़कियां रील्स बना रही है, और लड़कों को, मतलब जो लड़के हैं उनके साथ, उनको वो फोर्स कर रही है, ए नहीं अच्छा नहीं है, वापस निकाल। भाई ट्रक्स जा रहे उधर से, ट्रक्स हॉर्न बजा रहे, ट्रक्स, लड़कियां छोड़ रही नहीं है पोजीशन, बोलती है पोज नहीं जाने दूंगी मैं। भाई तो मतलब तुम समझ रहे हो, तुम सेफली, अभी ये बार ये नहीं बोलना है कि भाई सेफली फटाके चलाओ, भाई सेफली फोटोज भी निकालो। भाई ट्रक उड़ा के जाएगा भाई। मैं वीडियो ले आऊं इसके लिए, मैं वीडियो ले आऊं, दिखा दो को। वो वीडियो में दिख रहा है कि वो दीदी फोटो निकाल रही है और एक ट्रक जा रहा है उधर से। गाड़ियां लगाई है बाजू में फोटोज निकालने के लिए, देख रहे हो? वो देखो, वो वैगनर रुक गई उधर, लेकिन दीदी नहीं हट रही उधर से। देखो वीडियो के स्टार्ट में, देखो वो वैगनर उधर रुक गई है, वो देखो, वो देखो, वो आके उधर रुक गई। भाई उसको यू टर्न लेना है, लेकिन दीदी नहीं हट रही। ये ट्रक जा रहा है यहां से। अबे ये ऐसा शॉट है भाई, ऐसा शॉट है, बीच में खड़े रह के फोटो निकाल रहे थे। लेकिन मैंने साइड में रह के फोटो निकाला, ठीक है, लेकिन वो आज मैं पोस्ट नहीं करूंगा, वो कल पोस्ट करूंगा। मैं सॉरी, इस वाले कुर्ते पे फोटोज निकालूंगा मैं। उनमें अच्छा नहीं लग रहा। सिविक सेंस, हाँ भाई सिविक सेंस का सीन है। ओमकार को बोला भाई फोटो निकालते हैं, तो ओमकार ने क्या किया रहेगा सोचो, भाई रोड के बीच में गाड़ी लगा दी। मैं बोला तू पागल है क्या? बोलता है नहीं कोई कुछ नहीं बोलेगा। डेंजर भाई, अच्छी नहीं है मत कर अपलोड। भाई अच्छे फोटोज भी है, वो तुम लोग को दिखाया नहीं, और ये कुर्ते पे आज अच्छे फोटो निकालूंगा। आज लक्ष्मी पूजन है। फोन साफ कर ले भाई। तुम लोग मेरे टेम्पर्ड ग्लास का हाल देखो ना, कोई बोलेगा भाई ये इंसान 16 प्रो मैक्स लेके घूमता है, देखो ना, तो नीचे से तो देखो भाई, ये देखो, ये देखो टेम्पर्ड ग्लास की वाट लग चुकी है भाई। वॉलपेपर देखो ना कितना प्यारा लगता है, गणपति बप्पा। मैं चालू करो। वाओ, आरओजी ओपी। आरओजी का लैपटॉप ही क्रेजी है भाई। ए चैट मेरे को एक चीज बताओ, ये एप्पल का मैंने देखा S3 जो है वो 20 क्लर्च भाई, क्लर्च भाई
Like gaming players, Coconut and Viva will leave the team.
बोलू क्या अभी, क्यों बोलू इनको क्यों? ये जो एप्पल का वॉच है उसमें ECG और BP होता है मेजरमेंट।
हाँ होता है, ECG वाला बड़े वॉच में होता है,
है
महंगे वाले में 50,000 वाले में।
अच्छा सस्ते में नहीं होता।
मेरे पास SC3 है 30,000 वाला।
हाँ अच्छा, वो 30 वाला है, उसमें होता है क्या? देखो एक बारी, क्योंकि
नहीं,
वो इधर
उसमें ये
अभी
होता है।
20-25 में मिल रहा है भाई SC3।
हार्ट रेट होता है, हार्ट रेट होता है,
अच्छा
हार्ट रेट होता है, बट स्लीप ट्रैकिंग है।
हाँ, नहीं
Vitals है।
अपने को वो चाहिए पप्पा के लिए,
तो फिर वो वाला लो फिर ना।
बट वो बहुत महंगा है ना, वही शॉट है।
नहीं, सीरीज 9 लो
ऐसा कितने का
या
है?
10 लो, जिसमें भी 9 या 10, जिसमें भी जो सबसे पहला सीरीज था इसमें ECG आया था ना, वो ले लो, वो मिल जाएगा सेम रेंज में।
हाँ फिर शॉर्ट हो जाएगा। वो कल गया था, दिख रहा नहीं था उधर वैसा कुछ।
नहीं, वो पुराना है ना, मिलेगा कहाँ, उस दूसरे वेबसाइट्स पे
चट
मिलेगा।
बताओ अगर तुम लोग को इन्फो
जो
रहेगा
जो
तो आ गया,
विजय सेल्स टाइम
उधर ही गया था मैं
Coming through
रिलायंस
here,
में।
and for VLT, this is
उधर सिर्फ
exactly
दो ही
what
थे,
we
11
would
था और
expect.
S3 था।
No changes. They love this
हाँ, बात
style.
नया नहीं
Time
है।
and time again, they're gonna play to what they think.
All
is
right,
best
chat,
for their own.
decider game.
Yep, the same as
28
well
के
for
का है और
Nongshim
series
here, no
9,
changes.
अच्छा।
Again with the double duelist, Waylay and Yoru. This feels like Ascent. Like what you said earlier from Nongshim.
Sunset
The difference
time.
is just I
मेरे से ले लो bro, series 10 है, उसमें चलता है
I
क्या?
feel like this is to provide more information for them. So well, let's see. Velocity
BM कर मेरे
are
को।
going to start as the attacker first. I feel like this is their most preferred side to start with.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure, for sure. This team is an attacker-sided
ब्रोज नॉट आसपास। हाँ, इंसान को नींद भी आ गई तो भाई ब्रोज नॉट आसपास। सोए भी ना इंसान, सो रहा कैसा है भाई, आसपास सोता है सिर्फ। गेस माय रैंक। भाई मेरा जब ऐसा सेटअप दिखता था ना, तब मैं इमॉर्टल था, बट तू मेरे हिसाब से डायमंड है। आई वाज क्लोज। वाओ, लुक एट दिस चेट
सीरीज 9
आउट,
मिलेगा आपको 25 तक।
ब्यूटीफुल। हाँ सॉर्टेड, देखता हूँ फिर।
उसमें
So the
उसमें आ जाएगा।
question, Dax and
कुर्ता
Azrael.
कहाँ से लिया? मेरे
और
ब्लॉग
series
में
ten
था,
मिलेगी।
शीर से लिया।
Our panel. It's
Cheer.
been
Cheer.
a week of
Cheer.
incredible action in
मैंने
this
vlog डाला है
stage,
जब ये
and
खरीदा
here we
था।
are in the
हर्ष घूम रहा है पे
final
देखो vlog।
map, in the final series,
नहीं,
a
series
decider
10 मिल जाएगा
to
25,
see who'll
series
take
10 ही
it
लेना।
between Velocity and
Aich, aich.
Nongshim. Our panel mentioned it, that's right, kind of similar to what we saw set in terms
All
of
right,
competition,
boys,
but
it's
Velocity,
VLT versus
they can set the
Nongshim,
tempo
the
early,
decider
being on the map
game.
first.
Will VLT
Absolutely.
win this? Let's
This
watch.
is one of those maps
Okay.
where SK Rossi
Like the stream,
is
subscribe
not
for
gonna
new.
be on his chamber. Again, I'm not sure how big of an impact that really was because the last time that they played here,
ULT
up against,
attack
I think
करिए।
that was Riddle Order, they did still win pretty convincingly, but he didn't perform as well on that chamber.
Yeah, but Dambi now.
क्या
activating
util
on the
usage है
way,
भाई?
gets the first
Okay,
pick
1
here.
for 1.
Francis also in
Nice.
position, and Nongshim
3v3
trying to
now.
use that backside for their angles. Velocity still making this contest. RB also catching.
भाई
lightning
Dambi
fast
crazy
busy.
impact डाला ये round में।
With
Finally, we are not winning the
2v1,
pistol.
Beautiful taps there onto
Or
Dambi to confirm
maybe-
the kill. He has options. So
भाई
much
जीते
time
हारे
in the
pistol
tank
कोई
to go
दिक्कत
for
की बात
rotation,
नहीं है।
and RB's trying to cut it off.
Man, they could have actually
Bro, RB mid push कर रहा
against each other
है। He has to walk.
on mid there. I'm not sure if RB's able to hear the footsteps, but maybe right now he might. And oh my goodness, is Russ gonna go for like the big brain play of just wrapping around and going back through B?
Nah.
That could be something.
Well, he's gonna stick around the A side though, confirm the plant and go into elbow. Looking to anticipate RB though. Russ, the read. Masterminded there by Russ. The Zowie clutch has just outplays the opposition. And with it, it's a
फायदा है
pistol here
कुछ।
for Velocity.
फायदा है कुछ, अगला गेम अगला राउंड तो
That was
वैसे भी
insane.
हारना
I
है।
don't even realize
तो यही हार जाते
how
हैं।
well he actually read his opponent. I just want to hear the comms and just, like, bro, for sure he's going to be flanking me. He's not going to go through spawn. And he just times it like you mentioned. There, you just,
Player है
look at
भाई
his
ये।
face, just utter confidence.
Yeah, I mean, Russ has done it all in multiple regions in the tier 1 scene, and here he goes, proving his diligence yet again. It's crazy, we just have the two veterans really on both sides being the IGLs. But it works out for Velocity. I'm still concerned though. The second rounds, the ecos from Nongshim have been a problem for Velocity Gaming.
क्या लगता है वापस
sure.
हारेंगे ये लोग?
Something to
मेरे को तो लग रहा है, मैं तो बोल दिया भाई
not
फायदा ही नहीं है
mess
कुछ
around
पिस्टल
with.
जीत के वैसे
That's
भी।
why you're probably seeing
तीन जनों के
Velocity
साइड पे जा
not
रहे
pull
हैं।
that trigger so quickly. They're leaving SK Rossi by himself. The stun to connect, and I think they're about to push.
Yeah, Paranoia comes on.
चार जन आ गए।
Looking to anticipate the push, but no one caught instead. Nongshim, they get to establish a map control over onto A main, dissuading Velocity from playing towards that site. And as soon as that happens, Nongshim also rotating into B, but Velocity might have other plans here. They're angling towards mid, looking to catch Nongshim mid-rotation, and here we go, it's working well. Velocity finding the right path here. The GPS online, and apparently this is the fastest way to their destination. In 100 meters, turn right into A site, because this is looking pretty sure here for Velocity.
Yeah, Dambi did get a very off-kilter kill as well with his shorty, but that was as good as it was going to get. Ivy and X-Ross on mid, gonna be spotted out by SK Rossi.
Nice shot, Rossi.
Slow them down as much as he can, but you can see even if they deal with SK Rossi here, there's still 3 players waiting on that A site with the actual firepower that Velocity does have. If they can take down SK Rossi, at least that helps them with a kill, extra bit of money, and maybe towards the ultimates, but no weapons will be, you know, massively upgraded when they take down the lurker.
Chalo.
Yeah, he's grasping for straws, and exactly that.
Finally!
With
No
free
more
gun,
pistol round
sure.
curse, chat.
What's the
Finally,
scrounge?
no
What's
more
the
pistol
pickup?
round curse.
It's that ghost only. So Velocity
Finally हम लोग
doing
एक
such a
इज्जत
good
वाला
job
बोनस
to assess
देखने
the
को मिल रहा है
situation.
हमें.
Just not
इज्जत
lose
वाला.
out on the initial set play from Nongshim, right? Not get any
धन्यवाद
casualties
धन्यवाद
there.
भाई बहुत अच्छा
With
बॉल
it,
था मिड पे
they're
वो
bringing 3
मिड
rounds,
से ही
and
करना.
particularly a Phantom coming into their bonus.
चलो फटफट अभी
this
बोनस
is
खत्म करो
what
2-1
Velocity
करके.
wants. They want to have
Buy
that
round.
solid foundation so that they actually have that backing of the rounds and the weapons to get into this bonus. And at least, you know, they're not going to freak out when they actually lose this particular round because, again, they do have that that foundation. In any case, looking at the positionings, Velocity going to be looking to go for a potential aggressive mid here with maybe Madeline just making sure that no one aggresses through a main. And I like this idea just so that you can split the map in half.
Yeah, I mean, they have the firepower too to contest mid, and SK Rossi immediately telling RB to buzz
भाई वापस
off.
mid push कर रहे हैं.
Making back away, Velocity back into playing towards mid. The Prowler.
Oh, the Cypher from behind.
Close contact point. And the
Good
Siege, that's
stun.
great. The Mara tries to go through, but the Tether will keep him
पकड़
at
लिए Lara
bay.
Siege ने
Springing
भाई.
into action.
So
Velocity
holding
wants
aim
to
and
do it
push.
all
I
over
guess
again.
he knows
Fascinating
aim and push
company
हुआ है.
approach. Ivy.
RB अकेला side पे.
Position, and
Nice
RB
flash.
low HP,
He still
paranoid
gets
to
one.
play. RB somehow still gets the kill despite being blinded. And
Oh,
X-Ross here,
LF.
stable
Oh,
on the
Midlin.
side.
Midlin ने spot किया उसको.
On the
नहीं
fray.
किया.
Here
What?
comes Dambi now, looking to make the saturate count.
ठीक है,
Nongshim
चलो कोई बात नहीं,
trapping
कोई बात नहीं.
Velocity here into the corner. And
कोई बात नहीं,
Madeline,
कोई बात नहीं.
unfortunately,
I just
no
got a
real
rush
chance. Nongshim brought the shovels and get the teammates
भाई
too.
Midlin ने spot नहीं किया क्या उधर?
Great ability here from Nongshim to corral the rest of Velocity back into the site. I honestly thought, yeah, with this, X-Ross holding that position on Link
किया
was
था.
huge. It just
कुछ तो
disrupted
horrendous हुआ
whatever
उधर.
Velocity wanted to
bonus
do.
था,
I
अच्छा
thought
bonus
like,
था.
oh, Velocity
Yeah, that was a good
really
bonus.
good way to get into this site, and then you just see Nongshim as they enter, no one was dying.
Yeah, just Velocity falling for it, hook, line, and sinker, and the utility from RB. Paramount to that success too. But now Nongshim, a different plan. Extra aggression courtesy of Francis. Lightning fast, gets the shoulder peek on. At
Bro,
least
mid
they
fight
know
हो रहा है. They are so
Nongshim
aggressive
close
on mid,
by.
and Will has ulted. कोई ult नहीं हुआ.
Connection to Mara.
But they have the mid.
Has to back away from the conversion path. Looking to play protector here. Damn
दो
it,
मार दी.
distraction.
दो
And
मार दी Francis
finds
ने.
the 2 targets. Nongshim again. The bait and switch has been working for them. And with these trades,
Nah,
they're still
bro,
the ones
nah.
ahead. Spikes
Bad round.
drop. Madeline, unfortunately, not really in a
1v3.
position
Injury,
to find any of these kills. Picks up the
No
Hunter's
one hates
Fury, or rather,
Indian
the
more
orb
than
to build up that
Indian.
Hunter's
Rossi
Fury.
respect. Very true.
1v3 though, Asteroid just
Very
so
true,
tough for
Prince bhai.
Velocity now.
Thank you for the 40.
Slowed down by the tripwire as well. Yeah, that spike is just... I thought he could maybe get to B main and pick it up on the stairs, but it's the outside stairs. So he's just going to probably, yeah, wrap around from the looks of it. There's not really any economy at the moment for Velocity, so maybe he can save this for a hero
30 seconds left.
Phantom coming into the next round, but looks like he might want to try to do something with the 30 seconds that he has remaining.
Well, a pick here would be huge, but it's just so doubtful with the time that you have. X-Ross though, there's the challenge. X-Ross wins it. And yeah, Velocity can't even bring anything into the next round.
अभी अगला round तो buy नहीं है. तो थोड़ा horrific round हो जाएगा.
playing into mid, use the double this.
भाई crazy ना ये फ्रांसिस ने दो नहीं मारने चाहिए थे भाई तो round आ जाता
set up Francis for success. As soon as that happens, players like Ivy can crawl up to the same position.
like the stream gang, we are close to 5 million likes.
It's very smooth. From what we saw on Ascent, it's definitely carrying over here on Sunset. It's a much more cohesive Nongshim so far, and it has broken this rhythm that we've been discussing so much.
3-man mid push.
You know, velocity to be feared about, but when it's not there anymore, the slow approach.
Oh, ये मार दिया फ्रांसिस ने.
Just these kind of things.
Eco round है वैसे. Damara gets one, is inside.
Your player to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, this has been the tempo that works for Nongshim. Francis
Nice.
does have to back away as Damara
3v4.
has taken command of the site. RB clocked here by Boba.
रस का ult आ गया.
To get the plant going. Options limited now for Nongshim. Red Force, they throw the paranoia out onto the site. No one really home to receive it.
Okay, they're playing main.
Sure, Damar already repositioning here. And interesting enough, it's lightning fast playing in the forefront. He throws the paranoia. Ties to Dambi there. And speaking of Dambi now,
अब ult commit कर रहा है.
position to play onto the spike itself. Flash comes through. Rolling Thunder, of course, can be a factor. Dambi stuck onto the corner here. Velocity Gaming just playing the timer well. Nongshim,
Wow.
the defuse going. They get halfway to
Wow.
aftershock.
Wow,
So much problems,
beautiful.
too little time. And Damara,
Amazing.
also
What a
another
round.
ace
What
in
a
the
round.
cards for him.
What a
A
round,
Predator
guys.
ace here for Velocity as they take the
What
lead.
a round.
That was incredible.
Wow.
Series में दो
Wow.
again.
Russ, an expert at saving those utilities with his teammates, able to just wait out
भाई,
the
लेकिन ये लोग क्या
rest of the
util usage
defenders
कर रहे हैं
and
ना?
still have a aftershock fault line relay combo,
भाई साहब.
which led to Damara
Player
picking
bhi Damara.
up that ace. Velocity really has so many tricks up their sleeves, especially once they
Insane,
have
bhai.
these post-plant situations. Such a scary team to try to, again, you know, try to defend against just because of how
Game
much
on कर दिया भाई. Game on
understanding
कर
they
दिया.
have in that
Thirsty round
post-plant
निकाल के.
scenario.
Yeah, it's a breach value, man. It's what Russ
True,
brings
true.
to
Russ ने क्या
this
खेला है भाई.
roster. And just how his utility has defined the strategies, the playbook of Velocity throughout their Pacific Ascension run. But with Damara getting 5 on the board in the last round, the overdrive now available. Another tool to help out Velocity as Nongshim can only rely on the Phantom of Ivy right now all the way towards mid. So bit by bit, Velocity's carving a path onto the ace side. They show the presence into elbow over onto the objective itself. SK Rossi though on the lurk, caught out. So another thing to be picked up here by Nongshim.
कैसे ऐसे
though.
कैसे
He felt very pressured. His
नशमा
timing was just
को
off
ले.
with his ADS, and that'll cost him. This gives an option right now for Francis to
Oh,
send
nice
it
flash.
to the goal.
Damara, no.
Overdrive though. Tomorrow shut down immediately. The lights turned off. Courtesy of X-Ross. And here comes Nongshim as well to
1v2.
make trades happen. Francis still on site. What a shot from Francis! And as soon
भाई, मैंने
as
देखा
Velocity give us their moment,
उसने
Nongshim
किया था.
again off
क्या
through these
हुआ भाई
thrifty
ये?
rounds. It was bound to happen.
बाद उसका
Courtesy
ult
of
sheriff
Nongshim
से
Red
बंद
Force.
करता
And they show it off
वही
here
भाई
to tie it
डमारा
up.
मार देता है यार उधर.
What an insane battle. Like you mentioned between the two, they keep trading blows.
Dusty
Highlight
by
for
dusty.
highlight.
Yeah.
And let's look at that. Yeah, as soon as Francis hits, he immediately goes and uses his ultimate. It puts Velocity
Wow.
for a spin, and then he just keeps
Francis
doing his own
निकाला है
thing.
वे round.
He did this in this round. He did it
भाई
in that
Francis
one
ने round
round
निकाला
on
है.
Lotus, where we thought the Velocity should have had it in the bag. Nongshim really has that Francis Sheriff factor.
It's been the weak point for Velocity here. And Nongshim have capitalized on that fact. That's the case. Aces go Velocity. Nongshim gets Thrifties. You gotta wonder which brings more value here coming into the series. But SK Rossi has found struggles this time around as he tries to hold into tiles. And you can feel the pressure on that SK Rossi since Nongshim are so active for vying from that mid control.
Well, seems like Velocity now reeling it in. Full 5 once again. SK Rossi was lurking a few times on mid, but now he's joined the rest of the roster. Make sure that they have enough
Plant मिल रहा है.
hands to hold
Medlin का
this
ult है.
retake from their opponents.
I mean, Velocity has a lot of time to work with. Francis still.
But the alt stairs alt कर रहा है वो stairs से कोई retake ही नहीं कर रहा. Dambi inside.
Dambi's gonna send it though.
Nice.
He wants to try to make it happen.
Nice,
Make some space happen here for Ivy.
Nice, Damara.
Position, but Damara's already
Very nice
in the
peek out by
perfect
3v1
spot
now.
to catch anyone
क्या
crossing
बात
from
है?
alley. Now Francis has the intel, sure. But with the operator, man, just this one.
So tough to keep up.
So
But कुछ तो crazy किए.
Damara
गोलू को वो लोग
has
expect
been the
नहीं किए क्योंकि
saving
उसने
grace
बहुत
of
extremely
Velocity
late
so
peek
far.
किया
The
वहाँ से.
vanguard, the tip of the spear, and he's always in an angle.
पकड़, पकड़
to catch
इसको, पकड़.
anyone crossing
पकड़,
past the space
save करने
that
मत दे.
Dambi provides
पकड़.
on the Nongshim side.
इसको पकड़.
And as Velocity, it's
नहीं
just so
पकड़ रहे.
difficult to try to break that threshold.
Zeus भाई फिर Flipkart वगैरह पे check करो ना.
At least
Flipkart
for
पे.
now.
Amazon पे नहीं है तो.
They will be
या
able to
तो
make
फिर
that
अभी
happen
नहीं रहेगा फिर.
regardless. Let's look at that replay. It's all really here. Again, beautiful.
ये ताना भाई दमारा. क्या
Velocity,
peek किया उसने
time
timing
and
पे.
time again, that paranoia was just able
Crazy.
to blind everybody.
Player है भाई. He's
You saw
everywhere
Lightning
whenever
Fast
they need
holding
him.
the
अभी
high
4 man
ground,
A
which
खेल रहे हैं NS उनके low
definitely
by
was
round में.
not completely
But he has
scoured
an
out
op.
by Nongshim. The dash in from Dambi.
Francis has an op.
Even though he did get into the site, he didn't get the spot on that. So Lightning Fast had a free pass to keep holding his position, and it was just such a hassle for Nongshim to try to deal with.
I mean, Velocity, and especially Damara, they've been picking their moments, and they have found the right calls at the right time. 10 aboard here for Damara already. And VLT.
5 man
so
on
safe
CT.
here. Backside still held. Now, Nightfall comes on from Boba. Here comes Nongshim, preventing the plant from even happening. And here we go again. The lesser buy providing 2 kills. SK Rossi tried to hold little to the corner. The blind side comes through. Velocity blinded right now. The Seas as well. And how does Nongshim keep getting away with these rounds? It's not a thrifty in the game, but you saw the difference with the guns. And Nongshim still keeping tabs of Velocity here.
Great
क्या हो
use
रहा
of that
भाई?
Nightfall is a definite step in the right direction for
Always
it.
the low
Lightning Fast
buys,
thought that he
always.
got a free pass, safety as he went for that shrouded step. Absolutely not. And then you saw they were just kind of stuck. They couldn't really get out of there. And Nongshim took their sweet time. They made sure that they can whittle down the position
Much needed time
from
out.
their opponents.
Much needed time
and
out.
it just worked out so well for them. It's a back and forth. It's not really a huge lead from either side, but Velocity feeling that pressure.
Still a 4-4. और अभी बाय राउंड है VLT का. क्या लगता है chat? Half prediction. Come on. Half prediction करो.
Puzzle for them. and try to
मेरे
figure
हिसाब
it
से
out.
And that's
7-5
exactly
half.
what Coach Godspeed calls
Nongshim
for
7.
timeout here. It's that concern right now for Velocity. They get the space, they play it safe at the start, but suddenly, they just spring into action there for Nongshim, and it just immediately is a flurry of utility. Just saw how coordinated it was from Nongshim Red Force from the Nightfall into Dambi dashing. That's immediately a signal for the
7-5?
rest of Nongshim Red Force to go
7-5,
onto the
but
site.
VLT 7,
Players
okay.
like Francis to pick their angles, and bit by bit, they're getting value. It's honestly Velocity getting corralled into these angles as well, and you're seeing
अरे
so much
मडलिन भाई,
value from
अल्लाह,
players like RB.
Yeah.
His seasons throughout this first half alone have been so effective into keeping Nongshim with an advantage here.
Yeah, just you know. being
मडलिन
able to
भाई का
separate
अंडा
Velocity.
फूटा. तब
Once
से
Damara gets into the
Nongshim
site, he
राउंड ही
has
नहीं जीत पाएंगे ना.
no one to follow up after him. He's pretty much dead in the water, and that's so difficult to,
Oh, he's just TP'd away.
you know, to I guess
be.
adapt to as Velocity. Oh, that's interesting.
रस का
Charging
एक
up
और
into
में अल्ट है.
Now the Velocity do leave the spike behind.
भाई क्या कंट्रोल रख रहा है
Sell
ये.
the commit over at the A side. It's a big utility dump here from Nongshim in response. And Dambi just wants to find value with her
It is easy to read A now.
A lot of utility used by Nongshim, by the way. They use the Seas, they use the Prowlers. Paranoia, loved as well. And now Velocity immediately on the re-hit. 2 kills here for Velocity.
रस के पास अल्ट अब तक नहीं आया, उसने किल नहीं लिया. They're falling back to B.
Options opened. Bit by bit, SK also trying to find someone towards mid. Francis doesn't spot the Cypher in time. And VLT just playing with the timer here.
I wonder once they realize that Francis still has the operator and the Yoru clone is there, are they gonna try to challenge him? Looks like it is. A peek between him and Rossi.
Oh! Finally
Let's
has his
go.
number.
जैसे
SK
Rossi को बिठाया था
Rossi
same
has been
position पे.
looking for that kill throughout this map. And this is going from good to better here for VLT.
4v2.
The slow and steady pace. It's working for them now. As Madeline is trying to get the intel going. Velocity needs to go onto the side. RB, does he play Disruptor here? Can he cancel the plant? Dangerous waters now here for Velocity Gaming. But Lightning Fast delivers the goods. And VLT with their own thrifty here.
W round.
I like how they just re-aggressed.
भगा रहे हैं लोग मेरे को देखने नहीं
Yeah,
दे रहे
just
बे।
look at that. This was right after that initial contact that we
गाली दे
saw
रहे हैं बे।
from the start of the round.
कौन?
भाई मेरे को लोग गाली दे रहे हैं।
कौन लोग?
हाँ?
कौन लोग?
सब लोग।
क्यों?
मत देखो। भाई मैं 2 राउंड उठा और 2 राउंड VLT जीत कर जैसे ही बैठा इको हार गई दोनों।
निकलो, जल्दी निकलो।
Excuse me. I think I was like Dambi and RB. and
Hashtag
Dambi
Niklo
falling
in the
out
chat.
was huge.
Hey, the whispers from
मत
the
करो
court,
chat,
so
मत करो।
effective. The mid rounds from Russ as
सही में
well.
चला हुआ।
Just that kind of patience, that temperance from a team of South Asia.
Oh, yo, 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 yo,
Oh,
yo.
they even just get e-punch onto Francis.
क्या किया फ्रांसिस भाई?
By a miracle, by the way, survives with 1 HP. So the operator
कैसे?
gonna be a factor still.
भाई उसने तो होप
Then
छोड़
again, a
दिया था कि
simple
वो मर
freeze
गया।
to just do him in.
Good stand.
Dambi right now, flushed out by the stun. Velocity getting a bit of space past the one-way. But it's similar to what we saw in the last round. VLT using the slower pace to try and drain Nongshim of their resources here.
ये राउंड अगर जीते ना तो मजा आ जाएगा भाई, लेकिन उनके पास अल्ट्स काफी अच्छे हैं रिटेक करने के लिए।
Spots out. SK Rossi still outside the A site. VLT.
वो दे आर रीडिंग
Again, the
ए।
double, the triple.
डिफेंसिव वुमन ने टीपी करके सिर्फ साइफर को स्पॉट किया। सो उनका एनएस का कॉल रहेगा कि ये तो लर्क कर रहा है। एंड दैट्स व्हाई द होल नॉन्गशिम हैज रोटेटेड टुवर्ड्स बी।
But now it's only X-Ross holding this A site for the meantime.
Yeah, layers and layers of fakes and hits. It's just hitception onto A side. And Damara right now trying to fight Dambi there. X-Ross though still into the corner, protected by this box. And with it, he sprung to action, the spike in his hand too.
3v4.
And now Velocity, they're concerned. They delivered the objective straight into the hands of the opposition. RB is waiting. Patience the virtue
nice.
now. But Velocity
1v1,
find the
1v1.
shots.
He's
Russ
1
with
HP.
18 HP. A 1v1. And that one single breath from Francis says it all.
How
The
can he
Yoru
connect
still
that?
survives. And Nongshim will tie it up to
जा रहा
5.
हूँ भाई।
This is impossible.
ब्रो 1
Non-stop
HP पे बचा
back and
उसने।
forth. It doesn't matter if you call the timeout. It's the outcome feels like it's still going to be the same. No one's going to be breaking away from this. Look at this push that we saw from VLT. They got the connection as soon as they started
He
pushing.
got 2 on 1
Sure, there
HP.
was
He won the round.
counter play of the converging pass from Dambi here. But it didn't really, I feel like, stop the rest of VLT. But then it was X-Ross that really got that value.
Yeah, Han comes in though. RB knows exactly the lay of the land. And Nongshim looking to double down on that intel with Dimensional Drift. Dambi's just been waiting. And now he's bringing some action there. Here comes Nongshim! They just erased Velocity from the round here with a flawless.
There you go. No one from Velocity, if I remember correctly, pushed up into elbow. All of them went through Link. That's a especially easy meat grinder. That was just the
अब तो
one
6 all भी नहीं लग रहा।
but then again,
अभी तो 7-5 ही लग रहा है।
able to do
अरे
much
भाई।
against the shotgun right in front of his face. So with that, that's going to definitely stop the tempo, at least for Velocity on the A site. Will they try to work their magic elsewhere? Seems like they still will try to go for A. Here they are.
Dambi?
Damara can't even play the game. Dambi, he changed his angle. We
Bro.
are gonna miss what we just heard from that overdrive. Nongshim with the utter shutdown.
7-5 chat, 7-5 half.
Playing a
डिफेंस में कम बैक करना पड़ेगा अपने को।
the past few rounds. Now it's forced here by the hand of Nongshim and Francis. He's gonna
Wow.
dare look into this with the collaterals collect.
Wow.
And here comes Dambi still for more. Francis with a third. Dambi's not done. Where do you look? Where can you go? Dambi will turn it all around and bring Nongshim to 7 to end the half.
Man, as soon as they slowed the pace of that one, still try to go for A. Yikes. Dammy just like started
शी
using the
वे।
judge, and then every
अरे
bit of
रे
rhythm saw
क्या
from
ही मार रहा है भाई ये।
completely erased.
You called it 7-5,
Francis with that
yes.
collateral
मैंने पिछला गेम
operated.
पिछला मैप भी कॉल किया था
Even
8-4।
more insult to injury is that
तो ये मैप कॉल करके देखूं चैट, तुम लोग बोलो एक बारी, ये मैप कॉल करके देखूं? तुम लोग बोलोगे तो कॉल करूंगा। जल्दी बोलो, जल्दी बोलो, जल्दी बोलो। ओए बाय द वे फाइनल्स जो मतलब प्लेऑफ्स जो होगा वो स्टेडियम में होगा, अरीना में करूं? ठीक है ठीक है, लेट मी कुक 7-5 हाफ है ना। $13-10 VLT wins. अब अगर नहीं, ठीक है, मैंने बस इतना बोला, ठीक है ना। 15-13 लिखता है बेशरम, ओटी जाएगा बोलता है। पिस्टल इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो तो नहीं जीतने वाले वैसे भी। और अगर वो जीत गए तो उसके अगला हार जाएंगे। Like the stream, gang, like the stream. Dun 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 dun.
And we have returned. First half done. And after such a tug of war between Velocity and Nongshim, seems like Nongshim finally breaking away with 2 rounds. Oh, I like that. Nice little left, right.
Hey, you gotta get your exercise going. And this has been an exercise for synchronicity for Nongshim, right? Just what we've seen for Francis and Danby, they've defined
Ivy, and he gets
so
one.
far. And
Side
Ivy,
baby मार
just
दिया
too
सबको.
daring at this point. He has just been winning duel after duel in this series. He's confident he can get away with that one. Damara and Lightning Fast, they don't even know what hit the rest of the squad right now. Spikes planted here. Nongshim just waiting for any kind of peek out. And Ivy,
Flawless.
that's just disgusting. He's just always left unchecked at this point. Flawless here from Nongshim.
Yeah. Now taste of Velocity's own medicine, as it seems like they weren't able to anticipate how fast Nongshim is able to just invade space. Just saw how quickly, again, that backside was already...
VLT हारेगी तो कुछ होगा तो नहीं because they are at the top. हाँ नहीं होगा कुछ.
And again, like you mentioned, Ivy, great lurks altogether. Really
But then Nongshim को हराई तो एक दबदबा रहेगा भाई.
Back to the side, he had just reckless abandon, charging in. And that's a great little pistol here for the second half for Nongshim.
GG है, मेरे को भी लग रहा है GG है.
But if Nongshim can continue their trend, the confidence is buzzing for Francis. The Vandal already into the second round of the second half. Idling into mid again. RB confirms presence towards market. This could be a good pinch if Russ stays along in this angle. And that's what Nongshim are thinking of right now. There you have it. Francis dipping his toes. And Russ just staying too long, trying to make that decision what to buy. Damara does catch RB. The rest of Nongshim are there to protect the rest of the team. And with it, it's another clean round from Nongshim Red Force.
Man, they let the dogs out on that one for Velocity. It seems like they were just hiding in the pocket as a 4-5 man, and then once they got figured out,
I feel the same.
as quickly as you can.
ऐसे खेलते हो देखा
Doesn't show it here on the replay.
Nope. अभी बाय राउंड है, अभी देखते
भागता है
हैं.
कभी.
अभी देखते हैं बाय राउंड है.
We're gonna push through market. I like the idea though, but Nongshim.
Yeah,
not
like
wasting
technically
any time
and
or,
physically as well, this map is
not wait-
defensive,
not-
right?
Or always making
Very
sure,
defensive.
rather,
Yeah.
check every
Yeah.
single possible nook and cranny.
I mean, they were aware of that possibility thanks to RB. And that's the call to play from mid to Boba and get it going. SK Rossi though.
W.
One thing you can always say about Velocity is they're willing to challenge. Beautiful pick
Wow.
to Ivy now.
Wow.
Trying to carry that confidence. Slightly fast, no escape. Danby still
Nice.
in the fight. But Madeline finds the real
3v4.
one there. Francis through the smoke, gone to the bench. Spike planted here. Nongshim Red Force Looks to play into an A main close, onto a B main close plant here. Aftershock. Looking to just flush out the corner so far for the defense. And while the stun comes on through, Damara just can't find any targets at all. Blinded up close. Dambi also an Extras! He's finding his form now! And with those 2 kills, it does tip the scales in favor back to Nongshim. We're not done though. Madeline trying to find his form here, but Nongshim, Red Force, the bonus confirmed. Double digits attained, and it's 10-5 in favor of the Korean squad.
That's scary. I honestly thought that was such a good start for the retake here. And then you see that, and then the paranoia. Damara had no space to move as soon as he started trying to get closer and closer to the rest of the Nongshim roster near that spike. The timing, again, on the flash, on that haunt, was just too much for Velocity to handle.
क्या?
कोरियन आती है तुमको?
ओसांग ने गायो. ओसांग ने गायो. हाँ.
सारंग गायो.
사랑해.
सारंगे. हाँ.
और 감사합니다.
हाँ 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
और
Let's go
बस.
Genji.
हाँ. इतना ही.
Between the double duelists that they have here, it's been helpful
जब एक
here for
बंदा बचता है
Nongshim
तो-
to be playing the aggressor, to be willing to challenge.
क्या?
Hanging now सीधा.
स्पाइक डाउन होने पे. हाँ.
Hanging now सीधा. हाँ.
हाँ.
14 on Francis, 14 for Dambi. And this is the Nongshim Red Force everyone expected.
4 men on
coming
A
into this
by
tournament.
VLT.
आते हैं रे
Now, ooh, Damara on the Bucky. I'm kind of
चल
curious
जाएंगे
about
अपने देश
this.
में.
It looks like they have a nice little 4-man play on A main. But yeah, no heat. I feel, or rather, feels like Nongshim feeling that
19-7 है भाई.
and tries to find a more
कौन था वो? फेड था ना?
a
RB था?
longer angle, potentially, if there's any shenanigans coming out from Velocity.
LF भाई कितना घुस रहे मॉनिटर में.
And VLT just back to
RB
stacking
था.
towards the A site. Nongshim
They are playing
wary
good.
of
They are
market,
playing
especially
mid.
because they've seen the challenge so far. But his mid control has been such a defining factor, not just in this map,
Ninariye!
but also in the last map there on Ascend. Nongshim to just get so many more
They are regrouping
opportunities of
B?
playing into tiles
अरे.
and looking to pivot
Oh,
from
they're
that
faking
angle.
A.
Lots of time though, and RB will be back to his initial ways. This Prowler doesn't get confirmation. They also throw the haunt towards elbow.
आप जमा होने वाले हो RBG?
He might
जब-
walk straight into that one. Heard the flash. Russ hits a good shot. Dambi and the rest of Nongshim though, they use that space thanks to the fake and go straight into the B side.
Look at Dambi there. Forced to back away. No
30 seconds
noise
left.
whatsoever, so there's some resistance. Ivy, though, he's taking a big risk here, peeking mid, and now he sees the brunt of Velocity coming through market.
Yeah, huge intel here, courtesy of Ivy. Dambi knows.
अबे यार इसका अल्ट आ गया. ब्रो सब लोग अल्ट हो गए.
Gonna get cast right now. Tomorrow trying to get into space, but
He's
Dambi
so
is just a
smart,
step
bhai.
quicker. Francis tried to hold towards Boba, but SK
Bro, look
Rossi
at the
gets
flank.
his number.
Double
Just
flank
like
आ
it,
रहा है.
Velocity. They're getting some great damage in the round, but Ivy's lurk left unchecked. Here we have it, the spray onto Russ. Also, Madeline falls to his hand in the smoke. Dambi confirms it. 2v1, lightning fast. Just trying to make it happen through the smoke here, but Dambi
GG's.
again
GG's.
delivering
VLT versus
another
Boom it
round.
is.
Nongshim 2 away from taking the series.
What was that micro from Dambi in around the smoke where Lightning Fast was waiting? I thought
ये बहुत crazy
Lightning
था.
Fast was gonna take that dub, and nothing. But yeah, this lurk from Ivy was this one. Oh wait, no, the second one. This one. I
अयो.
just didn't really realize he was right there and forced to peek out.
Oh.
Had to fight that one, and again, Dambi just creeping the points, creeping the rounds for Nongshim's way.
Last hurrah here for Velocity. And immediately Damara
Speedrun
silence.
हो गया
Lightning
यार
Fast
chat ये
also
तो.
playing the aggressor. They at least catch out the lurk
अभी
this
upper
time.
bracket का tension आ रहा है यार.
Take care of one of the biggest problems they've seen throughout these rounds. Even better now, the stacks from Velocity looking strong. Madeline Russ working hand in hand. Russ with 1 HP. Getting the region shields to top him up just a tad bit. But in any case, Velocity, they're gonna stop the push from Nongshim before it even starts onto the A side. And with a close hold here from Lightning Fast, it's a death sentence to play into A here.
It really is. Russ will have his fault line up and running once again. It seems like Francis still wants to commit for the fight. X-Ross about to hit 4 players, but he will get overwhelmed.
Yeah. And with RB all alone, the IGL's got a lot of work to do. High-low, the spray comes through. Got close, but Lightning Fast is consistent on that shot. We've been waiting for a statement here from Velocity. We've been waiting for them to get around on the board. There you have it, at least. Just willing to challenge Nongshim from the get-go.
हारी तो बाहर नहीं जाएगी दोस्तों.
Look at just how close that fight is, or how close they were in front of the faces of the Velocity players. That 4 swing, a Velocity classic.
11-6.
Still, Nongshim having
Francis
enough money.
अलग
Still gonna
frag
go
कर
for
रहा
the
है.
A side though. I like the
99 चल रहा
idea
है.
here. They do have a bunch of
Oh
ultimates.
bye.
but the
Tabby
Mara
going
there
in
to deny.
with the push.
Yeah, they're gonna
Alt
push
bro,
the
big
bar
ult by
again with the Fury,
Madeline.
though. This could be huge. After the scan, Madeline does some damage.
Oh, पीछे आ गया. Nice
Lightning Fast
trade.
actually
I mean, nice
does
cover by
find
Lightning Fast.
Dambi got real deep there from mid Azurai, but Velocity did have Lightning Fast keeping tabs of the angle. So that's a good
Lightning
kill.
Fast keeping tabs.
Here for the
Mate
defense.
jabs.
Francis and the rest of
Mate
the
labs.
squad, they are wary
Only
of the Cypher's
dabs.
presence, but Ivy again caught out more and more. Velocity
Pasande cats.
are raiding the trends of Nongshim here. Giving
Favorite
them a good
player
chance.
Mads.
SK Rossi playing in the Cyber H2 has another one. Does get hit by the Nightfall. Some space for RB to plant perhaps, but really Velocity is ready on the other side here.
Bro, look at the flank. Look at the flank by Francis.
There will be Francis on the
Okay,
flank.
never mind,
but
pata hai
then,
unko.
yeah, his flank is just not
1v4
gonna be
is
felt
hot
anymore, losing
effect.
both of his teammates as he comes in for the swing. Maybe if he gets his second kill, but then again, Velocity's already
11-7,
has
11-7, 11-7.
comeback आता है, पता है?
and they
ऐसे
are
धीरे-धीरे comeback आता है.
clawing it back, Dax.
Yeah.
क्लच भाई क्या बोले आप?
ऐसी धीरे-धीरे.
ठीक है, सुन लिया.
हाँ?
ठीक है, आपने बुलाया बस. अभी इसके बाद अगर लगातार ये लोग 2 राउंड जीते तो समझ जाना किसकी फील्डिंग सेट करनी है.
Usually ऐसा होता है.
अच्छा.
Away. We've seen them do this in the first map. That's right. We've seen them try to
Time out
bounce back
जा चुका है
against
Nongshim
Nongshim
Sports का.
before. And it's actually the Nongshim Red Force
उनका
squad
लोबा
that has
है.
to call for a timeout here because they're getting answered.
Is
straight in the
this
face.
going to be Khelraay?
Yeah, most of their
Let's find out
setups
what happens.
now being denied, or rather, it feels like maybe rather.
Chat,
than
is this a
that,
comeback or a
Velocity is
GG?
just
I feel it's a GG.
becoming faster and faster.
But अभी इको है,
how they set
लेकिन वो
up
लोग इको भी जीत जाते हैं, ऐसा विषय है.
their counterplay. Or
मेरे को
just
लगता है comeback नहीं
initiation play.
possible.
I guess now at this point, because like they're the ones that are starting to create tempo, right? And because of that, Nongshim,
GG हो गया.
as they try to
आप कहाँ रहते हो?
move
कोरिया?
into a main,
Oh, sorry,
there's
Bangkok?
already stuns. There's already blinds. The
It's a
hell are they
GG,
supposed
GG.
to
Yeah,
do?
I feel the
So
same GG.
That kind of interaction.
Realistically, bro,
from
realistically.
Velocity
By
has
बाकी
to be
hypothetically, I'm
at
thinking
least well taken note of
comeback.
as the Nongshim roster, just because they can't keep doing this now that they've lost so much economy, as well as it feels like the tempo.
Yeah, I mean, the retakes have been effectively immediate right here
All
from
right.
Velocity.
Economical round.
And as long as they know Francis and Dambi
अगले round तक रस का आने वाला है.
into their faces, it's VLD confident to play off the utility, that double initiator that we've been harping on throughout the series. That's where it's strong when you're given the time.
भाई
to
क्या
set one
रब में
up.
फ्लैश डॉज करते हैं ना, देखने ही मजा आ जाता है भाई, और एम बराबर उधर आता है फिर. Pasha gamer.
Fasto playing a different game. With X-Frost found, it's tough now for
Yeah,
Nongshim to
yeah,
set one up
Pasha.
for the execute. No more smokes, no real chance. Dambi though, winning the fight with a stinger and the classic too. Wait a minute, Dambi trying to pull off the miracle here.
पर उसने गन नहीं उठा पाया.
Nongshim, they've gotten the kills, yes. Dambi's one away from the convergent bats. There is a
They'll
conversation
100%
to maybe
expect
pick up
them
that
there.
board, but they're
Him
so
there.
concerned.
Never mind, वो लोग
of
sponsor ready कर
Velocity's
रहे हैं.
position around the map here.
Yeah, the thing is as well, they've called the ultimate from Lightning Fast so quick. He got to the A site to assist Russ here, that now they're
Rossi भाई सुन लिए.
still figuring things out.
Flank के लिए trip नहीं लगाया कुछ.
Rossi is going to be
Rossi
huge,
भाई कहाँ
though.
जा रहे?
Now that he's going to be able to sandwich aggressive,
Alt.
this might allow them to just clear up the rest of Nongshim that's now on this B position.
Yeah. Dambi's trapped here, and that neural theft confirms immediately what Velocity was sniffing.
और
For
इसका
the
ult है.
battle, thanks to the spike plants, Dambi trying to buy some.
इसका ult अभी
precious
खत्म
time
हुआ था
for
ना?
the squad.
Nah,
Here we
bro,
go with the
are you
spear swing, and he's just
serious?
going for the Ferrari
Nah.
peek there.
ये
Speed
कौन सा
two,
Valorant है?
and Dambi's good for the 3.
2v2 one guy's flank. Market देखेगा क्या Rossi? नहीं, he's dead.
The spike from RB. The
Recon आ गया
off-angle,
5 सेकंड में.
unexpected now. It's all up to Russ. Here we go again. The C's connects. The decay is there. Off the tap. Ivy goes for the swing. Nongshim Red Force. They played it so calculated. And here they are on series points.
The venom of this thing.
भाई कैसा भाग के मारा है भाई वेले ने.
When Dambi
That was
such an expert,
horrific. यहाँ पे
able to
दो
get that
कैसे
follow
मारा
through.
यार?
The saturate hits 3 was a thing of beauty. And then through the blind, repositions makes it even worse.
लकी हो गए वो लोग.
I didn't even realize.
कुछ भी मारा भाई Dambi ने.
Velocity didn't realize
वही ना, अंधे
that
मारा.
RB went for the wraparound after so much commitment
Nongshim
into
जीत
the
रही है
middle of that site happened. You just don't expect that, especially when they had no weapons to really fight just the stingers.
In the off games for Dambi on the waylay, he still hits the slows. Here on a great game, he's gotten 20. Damari with the full send. Velocity have had enough
crunch,
of
W
Nongshim
crunch.
Red Force. And straight up, they
They're
get
still
control
pushing.
of the spike.
Francis
here.
अगर pull up
Francis
किया.
and the rest looking to find any consideration.
Pop off I mean.
And Francis
Never
can't afford to
mind.
die. He can't
Shut
afford
down
to
हो गया.
die.
Escorts भाई भी मार
Has them
सकते.
from the shadows, but I'd say the same. Extros, you can't fall here if you still want a chance in the round. Velocity, they've shut the door immediately on Nongshim.
Yeah, X-Ross now stuck at spawn. Can make it at least a slightly
Clutch bag
expensive
fielding side.
endeavor, but this is what Velocity needed.
Yeah.
Got a couple of catches outside of B. The smoke, X-Ross just cannot push through. The paranoia's already been used.
The anti-omen from the shadows play still work nowadays. Well, that works. Just get rid of X-Ross.
ओए अभी 3 जन ब्लॉक करे तो भी होता है ना?
नहीं.
होता है बस उसको
पुराना
देख के
वाला
F
patch
दबाना
है.
पड़ता है.
पुराना वाला ही पैच है.
हाँ तो पुराने वाले पे भी होता है. 3 जन ब्लॉक कर सकते हैं. ओमन दूसरी जगह पे स्पॉन होएगा. बस नीचे देख के F दबा के उठाना पड़ता है.
Covered.
Let's go Nongshim.
It's triangular. It's not a triangle.
Yeah, I said triangular. That's what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Triangular
know.
line.
Caster Veloz.
I don't know why we're discussing this. We're arguing about it.
यार भलता ही
There's
बोला
things
ना.
to talk about. Dambi,
Yeah, no fair.
क्या बोला?
this would be,
इस तो
To save
भलता ही
this
नाम बोला
rifle.
Velocity की जगह वो.
but I guess we saw this from Velocity in the last map, right? They would make
Yeah.
these aggressive
Okay,
plays
Russ Kaldi
once
around.
Nongshim
11-8 chat. Will
Match
this be
points.
11-9? Let's find
Question
out.
is it too little, too late? That's a great round.
Yeah, I feel the same, bro. This is too little, too late.
Yeah. I guess it'll be a lot more felt once we actually see another cohesive, another dominant round from Velocity. Because 4 rounds isn't that far for sure, but we do know that Nongshim, at least in Sunset, has a very quick bounce back. So that's why we're kind of looking for here for Velocity. Again, it's not just, you know, to dismay them. It's more just 4 rounds feels a lot when they haven't figured out how to deal with Nongshim's ability.
12 sorry. मैं 11 सोच रहा था.
Just the push and pull with the rounds.
नींद आ रही है ना bro? नींद में हूँ actually. नींद 4 दिन सोया नहीं हूँ.
Win here would just be huge momentum for Nongshim.
Stream के बाद
moving
मैं
forward.
actually
The seeding's already set.
जाता हूँ.
As our Padma has mentioned, right? You'd love to be the one
Part time
to
करने.
get the dub at the final match of the group stage. And with Tomorrow spotted there by Francis. Nongshim playing the early default. The shooting
आई
gallery and
रे
Dambi's the one to
देवा
win it. He gets
ज़्यादा ही
first
swing हो
prize
गया.
with a head of lightning fast. But Nongshim, they want more.
Security
They're
guard,
looking for
yeah.
more here.
Security
3
guard.
seconds though, so there's still some time to maneuver around the map. They've gone for the smoke on top mid already, so that gives them some access potential.
No, full-time streamer and part-time
Oh, but the
security
call
guard.
with the theft.
Oh,
I
bhai, mid
love
push
that.
kar this.
Aggression onto mid though. With
Nah,
the,
come
oh,
on, he missed
he
him.
didn't spot him.
Oh,
They don't know
GG,
where to
bro.
look. They don't know
GG.
where to go. And
5v2.
Ivy's the one who makes the decisions for them. Now, Velocity. They can't cross any lane. They can't go anywhere, and it's Nongshim looking to be the
First
real deal
match
here
lost
for
by
the
VLT.
series. They get the reverse sweep going, and they take the sets 2-1. No one in Group Omega with a flawless record. But hey, Nongshim Red Force,
First match!
they wanted this
कल
stuff,
बड़ा
and
गेम है
they'll
भाई
get it.
बूम के अगेंस्ट
And what a
Boom bare, boom bare, boom
performance, what a
esports.
showcase
बूम स्पोर्ट्स
from
बड़ा गेम है इसमें
players
Yep.
like Francis from Dambi.
उनके में भी नहीं
Again, I think it was
Boom चालू है।
Morgan that mentioned it.
Clutch भाई
His ability to
बूम esports
X-Jet.
इंडोनेशिया की टीम है।
हाँ
तो मेरे को ऐसा लगता है क्योंकि मैं बूम स्पोर्ट्स का मैच देखा उस स्टेडियम में एंड
हाँ
मैंने उसके पास भी कोई मतलब मास्टर्स फाइनल्स देखे अपन जो क्लोजेस्ट था
हाँ
और उसका वाइब हाफ भी नहीं था असेंशन फाइनल
वही,
से।
तुमने बोला ही है
हाँ तो भाई मेरे को लगता है कल क्राउड बूम को ही सपोर्ट करेगा मजबूत।
थाईलैंड का क्राउड है
हाँ थाईलैंड और इंडोनेशिया का क्राउड क्या ये विरोधक है क्या?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है नहीं ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है नहीं कट्टर समर्थक भी नहीं है ना
हाँ कट्टर समर्थक भी नहीं है लेकिन बाजू बाजू में रह सकता है ना इंडोनेशिया
अरे
दूर है क्या?
छोटा सा वेन्यू है
छोटा वेन्यू नहीं रहेगा भाई मेरे को नहीं लगता।
क्या
लास्ट
बोल
टाइम
रहे
तो
हो?
बड़ा
छोटा
था।
venue है। देखा मैंने
हाँ
इतना बड़ा
तो
वेन्यू है
मेरे को तो लगता है रहेगा बड़ा वेन्यू और क्राउड सपोर्ट करेगी बूम को।
बूम को
कोई थाई टीम है बची हुई?
भाई तो अपने यहाँ से भी तो जा रहे हैं ना लोग वीएलटी को सपोर्ट करने वो इनफ नहीं है
ट्रू 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 मैं क्या बोल रहा
वो
हूँ
लोग ही चिल्ला देंगे हाँ
लेकिन थाई टीम है कोई?
फुल सेंस थी बाहर हो गई
ओह हेल ना
सबसे
न्यू बैच नहीं होगा प्लेऑफ्स के लिए।
थाई टीम अभी कोई नाओस नहीं नाओस में तो है ही नहीं उसमें तो फिलीपींस के हैं ओ नाओस में पीटीसी है बस अकेला थाईलैंड का प्लेयर
ओह तो उसको सपोर्ट करेंगे क्या पब्लिक?
हाँ उसको उसकी टीम को तो करेंगे क्योंकि फिलीपींस
हाँ।
थाईलैंड तो आजू बाजू भाई 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 एक चीज
हाँ
बताओ ये डाम्बी कोरियन है ना
हाँ
वे मोटिव में सपोर्ट करेंगे ना अर्ज भाई असली तो
क्यों?
हाँ मोटिव है ना सुशी बॉयज की टीम
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
वेनकाई भी है
हम्म
फुल सपोर्ट है उन लोग को तो
चलो तो अभी वीएलटी वर्सेस बूम है
कल
और
कल
अगर हाँ अगर वो जीतती है वीएलटी तो
तो
वीएलटी
फिर बस एक मैच
हाँ सिर्फ एक मैच लेकिन बूम के अगेंस्ट टफ होने वाला है मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है ना 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 है ना
बूम के अगेंस्ट भाई टफ
Tough है।
तो सबके अगेंस्ट है भाई अभी सारी टीम अच्छी है
चुप
टॉप
चुप
6
चुप
अच्छा है अपने
चुप।
मेरे को क्या लगता है पता है अपने ही असेंशन का जो टॉप 6 है ना वो ऐसा डेडली है
ओ
और ऊपर से 2 स्लॉट है ना अपने पास
हाँ
लड़ने के लिए तो लड़ाई एकदम मजबूत होगी
ट्रू 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 ट्रू
भाई जो भी हो अच्छा हो जो भी हो
या जो भी हो अच्छा हो।
अबे तुम देखो कल है 2 मैच ठीक है
हाँ
फिर 23 को नहीं है 24 25 26 को है तो
हाँ
कल शायद यही एरिना में हो मैच
हाँ कल इधर ही होगा जब छुट्टी के बाद डायरेक्ट बड़े पर्दे पे होगा अंडरपैंट
डिपेंड
या कूल ब्रो।
भाई वीएलटी नंबर 1 फिनिश करी है यार
नहीं कैसे नंबर 1?
नंबर 1 फिनिश करी है ना वीएलटी
अभी तो चैट में कोई लिख रहा है नंबर 3 पे।
एक कहाँ भाई वीएलआर पे आ तो गया 3173 मैप डिफ के साथ है वीएलटी नंबर 1
ऑन टॉप इज इट रियल? वाओ
तो 73 मैप
Wow.
वीएलटी का
फ्रिकिंग गुड
अब बहरे अंधे लोग हैं क्या थोड़े से नंबर 3 बोल रहे
क्रेजी भाई
अरे तभी तो मैच बूम के साथ लगा
शिट टॉप प्लेयर्स भाई कैसे ना कोई सोचा ही नहीं रहेगा भाई। नीचे वाले कुत्ते वीएलटी को समझ रहे थे सब लोग
क्या
अंडरडॉग्स
अंडरडॉग्स ओ नीचे वाले ओ भाई यार क्या वर्ड प्ले करते हो यार तुम
कुत्ता
काफी
बना
lyrical
दिया।
हो भाई
कुत्ता बना
lyrical
दिया
हो काफी।
जो भी बोल रहे थे उनका कुत्ता बना दिया भाई।
ये सब नहीं यूज करते
नहीं मतलब अरे हेटर्स को चुप बिठा दिया। 1.5 के लाइक्स के करीब है हम लोग लाइक
हाँ
स्ट्रीम।
भाई वो कौन वो तुमको पता है क्या कोई लिख रहा था ट्विटर पे युनसु भर दी उसको
ऐसा www
युनसु ने भर दिया युनसु ने बोला कि रॉसी ऑन टॉप
लेट्स फ्रिकिंग गो W
W's
ऑलराइट दैट वाज
फुल सपोर्ट है भाई कल।
कूल भाई। अभी हमारी दिवाली है आज,
या
हम आज दिवाली मना रहे हैं। या थैंक यू।
फोड़ो 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 सब फोड़ो।
आज आखिरी दिन। हाँ मतलब दिवाली और तो है वैसे, बट दम गया भाई।
बाय बाय।
चलो बाय, सी यू। आज यस हमारी दिवाली आज है दोस्तों, आज हम लोग दिवाली मनाएंगे। आज लक्ष्मी पूजन हमारे घर पे होगा, तो इसलिए अभी वैलोरेंट कंटिन्यू करते हैं हम लोग, लेकिन नहीं कर पाएंगे क्योंकि आज दिवाली है। तो अभी मुझे बाहर जाना, काम करना है, साफ सफाई करनी है, अच्छे से सब लाइटिंग वाइटिंग करते हैं, मस्त दिए जलाते हैं, फोटो वोटो लेते हैं, एक रील बनानी है, रील बनाते हैं, फिर बाद में दोस्तों के साथ घूमने जाऊंगा, फटाके फोड़ेंगे एंड मजे करेंगे। ऑल राइट, मिलते हैं अपन अगली स्ट्रीम में। कल मजबूत स्ट्रीम करेंगे, कल अच्छा फुल वैलोरेंट खेलेंगे, ओपी एंड उसके बाद में फीफा कंटिन्यू करेंगे कल लंबी स्ट्रीम। ओके, एनी व्लॉग ऑन दिवाली? नो, एंजॉय करेंगे। ओके, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग, होप यू गाइस एंजॉयड द स्ट्रीम। WVLT वी आर #1 इन द ग्रुप स्टेज। अभी कल से प्लेऑफ्स, लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग, आई विल कैच यू गाइस लेटर, बाय बाय, टेक केयर, सी या। It's patake, not fatake. Patake. Patake. Patake, not fatake. Chayla.